That's right. Back live, Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Good morning to all of you out there listening, and good morning to everybody here in studio.
Thank you.
Happy Wednesday.
Good morning to y'all. Happy Wednesday.
Feels like Tuesday for me.
Happy first day of March.
Happy first day of March, yes.
Yay, how exciting.
I do love this month.
I do too.
It's a birthday month for me and you.
Yes. And we have spring to look forward to.
Lots of good stuff going on this month, too.
Yeah.
Does it have to get any hotter this year than it did yesterday? Yesterday was perfect. Doesn't need to get any more than that. That's the perfect weather.
Sorry, man. Yeah.
Oh,
It's not like it was bad yesterday. It was just like, this is fine.
It could just be like that all year
This is
round.
fine.
Yeah. But still warm enough that we can go swimming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I am definitely needing some of that, and I can't wait to take the baby swimming this year.
It's going to be great.
We tried last year when she was like 2 months old, took her swimming.
Yeah.
Not so good at that time.
No.
Yeah, very confusing experience for the baby.
Yeah.
But I think now we got her, one of the presents we got her for her birthday was a pool and baby pool. So, Memorial Day weekend, Mariah.
Yeah.
We're going to bust it out.
That's she's going to follow suit with the rest of us.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tradition, man. It's family tradition.
Absolutely.
Got to go swimming that weekend. Yeah.
I like it.
I kind of feel like last year was, it was like too hot to do a lot, you know?
It kind of was.
Yeah.
We had some
brutal.
decent swimming experiences, I thought, but just not very many.
Not very many, yeah. And we didn't really have the last hurrah either.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened. It all just kind of petered out.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
I think at one point we were just all tired of that summer.
Yeah.
It was one of the worst that I remember for a while around
Yeah,
here.
for sure.
Where it was just like solid, like I feel like August every day was 100 degrees.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, that electricity bill.
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, be here before we know it.
Yep.
Got to enjoy it. This is the month to enjoy it. This month,
Yeah.
next month,
Absolutely.
it's going to be nice.
Yeah.
We're in this period, like in my house, the air conditioner's not running, the heater's not running. I just got to open some doors and some fans just to get some air moving through there, and that's it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm hoping I don't get an electricity bill. I saw like on Reddit somebody posted their electricity bill doubling, and in the comments all it was people talking about how their electricity bill doubled. Mine doubled, So I don't know what happened. In the new year, I guess there was just new fuel rate increases or something like that. So
there was a couple
I'm worried. I'm just worried about this August.
I gotcha, yes. And one of the big things that caused all that is still going on, and that's the Ukraine war.
Yeah.
Because all these sanctions, Russia's a huge energy provider, so we have all these sanctions, which means that their stuff's not making on the markets, and what we've done is we've limited the supply, and the demand's only growing, right? So obviously, what does that mean? The price has to go up.
Right.
And then a lot of SWEPCO and others, they got a few rate hikes passed and stuff last year through the utility commission and everything. So it shouldn't be double. I hate to see that. I was thinking more like 50% increase.
Yeah, mine's been it's really weird. It was consistent for a while and then it dropped. Even though there's really obviously there's been a change if my electricity bill has dropped.
Yeah.
But it's just it's been a little odd. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know what's going on with that. But Ronnie Wilson on Facebook Live says, "Good morning from Redstone Heat and Air."
Hey,
might want to get that taken care of now.
Yes, no kidding.
Contact
Be
Redstone
prepared.
Heat and Air. Yes.
So we got a new unit last year, and the efficiency, wow, definitely, especially for heating. I mean, of course, it's gas, but it still uses electricity to turn the blower on and stuff. And that was getting pretty expensive the last few years. And this year or this winter has been hardly anything.
Yeah, I always thought air conditioning was a lot more expensive than heating, but I just might be wrong on that, and that's why, my bill was a lot more this December and January than it was in July and August.
Yeah. I guess with air conditioning though, you're also using water as well, so that kind of adds to it, right? Are we using water? No. No. Oh, okay.
It spits out water.
It spits out water. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how these things
Condensation.
work.
I don't know.
Gosh.
Ronnie Wilson might as well be a magic man who comes in and just wishes, and he goes like this.
Yeah,
and he blinks his
Fixes
eyes
it,
twice, and it works.
Wow.
I bet Ronnie's seen some good stuff. I'll just say a friend of mine years back, their house kept flooding, and they couldn't figure out. It was like flooding in the middle of summer when there was no rain and stuff, and they were like, I don't know what's going on. They just kind of didn't look into it at all. They thought it was something from the AC, but he's like, I don't see any water coming from the AC anywhere. And we went over there one day, and my wife was like, Have you been putting bleach in your drain tube in the drain line for the condensation? And they're like, no, we didn't know it does that. You don't notice sometimes around your like outside unit, you get pools of water and stuff out there. They're like, didn't notice. And she goes out there with a coat hanger, unplugs a big old clump of algae, and a bunch of water just shoots out. It's not flooding anymore.
Hey,
because it's coming out the other end in the
Yeah.
house. Yeah,
Right. Okay, so bleach down the drain tube. That'll.
little bleach down the drain tube.
Yeah.
Ronnie, you tell me if I'm wrong on that.
Yeah, yeah.
But, I try to
should
do it every
that.
6 months.
Okay. Yeah, I have there's when I open up that little closet where the water heater is,
Yeah.
or the furnace.
Yeah.
There's for the AC. There's this little thing, and it's got a little hose coming out of it, or a long hose where it drains water and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's that little contraption at the bottom that I put bleach in.
Could be. There should be a little cap on it that you can take off and put it right in there.
Yeah.
You just need like a little bit.
I thought that's where you pour orange soda so that it comes out of your faucets.
Yum.
Okay, we got 2 comments here actually. It's not on yours for some reason. Ann Archer Oates says that her electricity bill doubled and she was shocked. And Ronnie Wilson said bleach hot water or vinegar down the drain once a month during the summer.
Yeah, definitely in the
Makes
summer.
sense.
Yeah, when you're using it all the time.
Okay.
Because I mean, one thing that Arkansas loves with water is algae.
Yeah. Yeah. Because of the heat, right? And
Yeah.
humidity just.
Sure.
Because algae's a living thing, right? It's like a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a fungus
You think
or
in your
something
bathtub.
like that.
I mean, that's why you got to clean your bathtub every once in a while because that stuff will build up in there too.
Yeah.
Just anywhere you got a little moisture.
Yeah.
Hey, this is AC Talk Radio.
Yeah. I've never felt more
Yeah.
dumb in my
Let's do
life.
that.
Yeah, do that too long. We're definitely
Yeah.
going to say some really wrong stuff.
Yeah. Remember Car Talk? Remember Car Talk
I
Radio?
do remember Car Talk.
What a
Oh,
great show that
Are you
was.
talking with the Maliazzi brothers?
Is that who that was? The Canadians?
Oh, no, I'm thinking of the couple of guys from Boston. They got real heavy Boston. They had the show called Car Talk on NPR.
That might be who I'm thinking of then.
It was Tom and Ray Maliazzi.
Yeah.
And they always talked about, I think, Ray.
People call in with their car
Yeah.
problems.
with their car problems,
Yes.
and then they just make fun of it the whole time.
Oh, it's so great.
One of the
Gifted
best
advice.
Yeah.
They own their own shop forever, and now Tom passed away some years back, but Ray actually has he's voicing a commercial on our station.
Really?
Yes. I've heard him a couple of times.
Nice.
Keep it on 92.1. You're going to hear him eventually.
Yeah.
Real
Cool.
Boston
Imagine being
accent.
happy.
Not that guy.
That one's done, thankfully.
Oh, it is? Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I haven't heard it in a while.
Yeah, I like that. We do lots of network ads for a few different, and sometimes they all line up where they're that ad.
Yeah.
and then the satellite will fire it, so it'll be like 3 in a row.
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
We're getting rid of those.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yes, I can
Yeah.
imagine being happy.
Yeah. And I'm not going to call right now.
1-800-BIBLE. Or whatever it is.
855-51 Bible.
That's 855-51-BIBLE.
By the way, that's
Yeah.
855. I get it. All right.
Oh, he's so lazy.
Yeah.
He's so lazy.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
that guy, Jen hates that
I
guy.
do.
We're gonna
I don't-
find out who it is.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you, but there was sometime in January, my husband puts on some sort of morning show in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was in the bathroom getting ready, and I heard that man's voice. And I turned the corner, and I'm like, who is that? And he was a guest on that show that morning.
Yeah.
And he owns a Christian podcast, obviously does a lot of Christian commercials.
Right.
And,
I just heard his voice too much. You hear somebody's voice too much, and
Exactly.
it starts to not sound real.
yeah, he looks
Yeah.
like such a nice guy, but I'm just tired of him.
Yeah, I know for a fact the guy who does the if you're a Razorbacks fan and you listen to him on our station, you hear that Learfield Community College Razorbacks, blah blah blah. He does all the intro, brought to you by and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard him do some pretty wicked things for other people. Like he's just a voice actor,
Yeah.
so. A script gets sent through
Yeah,
with $20. He does it. I can't say what I've heard him on here on the radio, but
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, that's that guy.
One want to say one of my favorite things about Car Talk. Just to go back
Yeah.
to that for a second, I'm all car. I have a best of Car Talk somewhere. I'll have to go
Oh, dude,
check
they
out.
did CDs and all.
Yes,
of
yeah,
that.
so
yeah,
cool.
it's great stuff. But I always love the credit puns that they would do at the end. Like their chief legal counsel was Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Right.
Yeah, their Russian chauffeur was Pickup Andropov, and their lead costume designer was Hugh Jass.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah, a bunch of
nice.
stuff like that. So,
Nice. Yeah.
that would always crack me up.
Car tack was the best.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. You guys have good evenings last night?
not too shabby.
We got to about, it's been rough with the baby. Okay.
Oh, no, again?
Yeah, last night, insanity. But, it was about 9:30 before we realized we didn't eat yet. We both had cold cans of SpaghettiOs. That was
Out of the
dinner
can?
out of the can. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
I honestly, I think I would rather have like ravioli, the SpaghettiOs, alphagettis.
Alphagettis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alphagettios.
Alphagettios. Okay, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Tony Alphagettio.
Yeah.
Consigliere to the.
Yeah, there you go. A Capone. What else is there? Oh, there's the canned spaghetti and meatballs.
I don't like that one.
Can't
Those
do
not
it.
so good. I'll be honest, I like the, what is it? The
Beefaroni?
meat? Beefaroni. Thank you.
Beefaroni's good.
The beef, all of that to me, delicious out of a can.
Yeah.
You heat it up, put it in a bowl, or
Yeah.
put it in a bowl, then microwave it. Blah.
It loses something.
It loses something.
Yeah.
You try and
It
class
loses
it
the
up.
metal
That's what
flavor.
you do. Yeah, it loses the tin flavor.
Yeah.
But the cold ravioli out of a can, especially the mini raviolis,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, it's so good.
I
I got a
just
couple
drink
cans
it.
last time I went. Yeah, just drink it out of the can.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Last time I got a couple went
Drink
grocery
what
shopping.
out of the can? Sorry.
SpaghettiOs or beefaroni, you can. You just like
Yeah.
gulp it down.
Yeah,
You don't have to chew
it's
it.
kind of like trying to drink cranberry out of
Yeah,
a can.
yeah. It's. I can imagine that'd be a challenge, but doable.
Yes.
I bought 2 cans last time I went grocery shopping. Caitlin ate both of them. I
Can-
went to get one the
SpaghettiOs?
other day of raviolis.
Raviolis.
Yeah, I went to grab a can. Gone. It's not in the canned ravioli spot. And
Yeah.
I'm freaking out trying to figure out where it is, and I see the bowl in the sink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and she heated them.
She heated it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a plastic bowl too.
Yeah, yeah.
I have to constantly tell her, don't microwave plastics. I
Yeah.
just don't think it's good.
Yeah.
Even if it says that on the bottom. I don't trust it.
Jen ruling.
I'll microwave about anything.
Fair. Fair metal bowl.
I did
Yeah.
microwave a fork accidentally recently. Like
Yeah.
I left it on the plate. That's always cool.
Yeah.
Like if I ever
Yeah,
get rich, that's
that's
one of the
always
things
cool.
I want to do is get a bunch of microwaves and just fill them with metallic things and
Yeah.
just see. Because of course, as soon as I hear the
Yeah, yeah.
the lightning in there, open it up, everything's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But I wonder, like if I just stuck like a lead. Like a bunch of a lead fishing tackle.
Yeah, yeah.
I dumped it inside there, or like a flywheel or
Yeah.
something.
A flywheel.
Just turned it on for 10 minutes. What would happen?
Yeah.
Somebody's done it on YouTube,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure.
That'd
But
be cool.
Yeah, I don't know what would happen.
that's one of my, if I'm rich.
If
That's-
you're rich,
yeah,
you're
that's
just gonna
number
buy
one
it.
thing to do.
First thing, Jeeves, source
Yeah.
a pallet of microwaves.
Yes.
And we're going to microwave various objects and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Kind of
For
ways
science.
Yeah.
I did something really stupid yesterday, and I see my husband's watching right now, but I'm going to admit it anyway because I get these bowls at Walmart. They're plastic bowls. They're like I think 50 cents each. They work great and they're cute. They're like navy blue and pink.
Yeah.
Been pretty good about keeping dishes and such. But yesterday, while I was cleaning up, there was one of those little 50-cent bowls with a little bit of egg left in it. I made noodles and eggs, and in that egg that had dried up was one of those mosquito hawks.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the big ones.
Yeah, and I was like trying.
Turkey skeeter.
Yeah, I was like banging on the trash to see if I could get it out, and it wouldn't get out. So I just tossed that 50-cent bowl. It was really gross. It was a turkey hawk in dried egg.
Yeah.
I will never eat out of that bowl again.
Oh,
man.
come on. It's just protein, all of it.
So I don't
That's why
care.
you don't trust the cleaning power of Dawn dish soap?
It was just
Imagine being clean.
every time.
I don't mind that stuff at all. I'll eat out of pretty much anything that is barely cleaned, right?
Yeah.
But as
I eat after my wife's cooked in it, all right? And
Yeah.
I still...
I did end up throwing away a couple dishes when the family moved in. I was like, there's no reason they should eat out of this.
Yeah.
Not this one.
I just knew that I would just picture that every time I had cereal out of that bowl.
Just turkey hawk leavings.
Ugh.
You get it out, you dress it, you have the meat.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm good.
Bake it at 350 for 6 hours.
That's disturbing.
That's awesome.
It's sick to my stomach.
So you had eggs and noodles for dinner last night. Is that-
It was lunch the day prior.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I was a little lazy on my dishes.
SpaghettiOs is kind of our lunch staple. I will say we do heat it up. When I have it, we heat it up and we make
It's bougie.
It's bougie, yeah, and we make grilled cheese with it. Grilled cheese and
Whoa.
SpaghettiOs.
Oh, yeah.
That's
You
great.
dip the grilled cheese.
That's
in
great.
SpaghettiOs. Yeah, that's,
I usually do tomato soup, but I hate the tomato soup. I just still will have it with the grilled cheese. Just to make the grilled cheese last longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you dip it in there. It's not so bad. But it's dinner's been a little ethnic around our house lately. We had the other night, we did the butter chicken, super spicy, delicious. Monday night we did schnitzels.
Nice.
Yeah, which is anybody wondering, it's a German dish. You fry a pork chop and then simmer it in gravy for a brown gravy for a while.
So good.
Louis
Chef's kiss.
bien.
Yeah.
And then last night we did pierogies. You get them at Pruitt's. They're really good.
Yeah, they are.
And then chopped up the onion and then a kielbasa to put in there.
Nice.
And then
Onions?
green peppers and onions.
Onions,
Yeah, all that together, and then sour cream. Man, a whole dinner right there.
Do you boil them and then fry them?
I boil them and then fry. Boil
That's
them
the
about
best
3
way.
minutes,
Yeah.
and then fry them for however till they're ready.
Oh man, there's nothing like a good pierogi.
I gotta tell you guys because I'm really excited about it. But last night I was doing the ball game. Well, I wasn't doing the ball game. I was overseeing.
Yeah.
And I was really hungry. I didn't know what to eat. And I finally decided I want pierogies. So I went to Pruitt's after work. I got pierogies, a head of cabbage, an onion, and bacon.
Yeah.
And I cooked the bacon. Then I threw the cabbage and onion in there with a little pat of butter.
Yeah.
And I just fried that up for a while, and then I boiled and sautéed the pierogi.
You did that last night?
I did that last night.
Wow.
I was really craving some starch and stuff, and I'm telling you that cabbage was amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, great minds think alike.
Great minds think alike.
I wish I'd thought of the cabbage. That's brilliant.
Do it
That's
next time.
obviously a very Ukrainian thing too,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
Yeah.
It was so good. You don't even need to add salt to the cabbage if you're cooking it in the bacon.
You know, at least cabbage is one of those things that's still like free, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you just fry up the raw cabbage
Yep.
in there, green it, get it hot.
Yep.
Okay.
I get it to the point where it still has a tiny bit of crunch, but it's cooked.
Yeah. I like steamed cabbage. I like cabbage
Ooh,
anyway.
yes.
Yeah, I started frying it after your husband. He mentioned, you should put that in your top ramen, and
Yeah.
and I was like, well, I boiled it a couple times, which is delicious that way. I was like, I'll try sauteing, and I'll put it in there at the end. I think that kicked it up even a further notch. I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did some grilling, I think Friday night, and I grilled some steaks that I had gotten that needed to be cooked. You know,
Yeah.
we were like I was already not feeling like great. You know, but I was like, I gotta cook these
Can't
steaks.
waste it.
Anything
Yeah.
that make you feel better, though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the best medicine is
Yeah.
big old ribeye.
But the side, charcoal grilled asparagus and Brussels sprouts and onions, like seasoned to the max on the grill with like the holes through the the grill pan with the holes
Yeah.
in it. Holy cow, that was unbelievably good. Anyway, I don't know
Sounds so
what I'm
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. People are entertained, I guess.
Yeah,
let's.
I've not eaten anything
Yeah.
yet today. This is bad. This
Yeah.
is really, really bad.
This is time for weather, I think. Brought
yeah.
to you by Horatio State Bank.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, whether or not.
Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Number one country weather.
All right, taking a look at the weather for today. we're looking at an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms, my friends. Mainly after 3 p.m., some of these storms could be severe. A high near 76 degrees today, and some calm winds through the afternoon. New rainfall amounts between a quarter and a half inch possible, so good chance we're going to get slammed tonight. Tonight also has a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Cloudy, a low of 58. Now tomorrow does have a 90% chance of showers and possible thunderstorms again. Some of these storms could be severe, producing heavy rainfall. A high near 73, 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms Thursday night as well. And now Friday does have a 20% chance of showers before noon, but it should clear out. However, notably, winds gusting as high as 50 miles per hour on Friday. That's insane. Yeah. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, into next week, we're looking at mostly clear skies with highs in the mid-60s and lows in the mid-40s. That's about what I'm talking about. I love that kind of weather.
Sounds about right. So, I was hinting yesterday that Severe Weather Awareness Week is almost here. Actually, it's here. It started like Monday. So, well, catching up on that today for y'all, everyone. It's just one of those that wasn't on my radar, but looking at the radar, it better be. Yes, because definitely first week of March, we're looking at some severe weather already.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
50-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah.
Anytime they get above like 40, I start to think about all those pine trees in my front yard that are aimed directly at my house.
Yeah. So you're feeling aware right now.
I'm feeling a little I need to be more aware.
Yeah.
Yes. I need some kind of information shared over a trusted, reliable medium, such as the radio airwaves, to let me know how I can be more aware about severe weather in Southwest Arkansas.
Exactly. It's just insane. Every single day you look at the national days and it's like, something falling out of the sky and hitting you on the head awareness day. It's like, I don't know how I can be that aware about it. Here we go. Self-injury awareness day.
Horse
What it
protection.
is.
Self-injury, is that like, is that...
Yeah.
Like-
National Minnesota Awareness Day. Fruit.
I'm aware.
Cody.
Okay, it's a pretty big state.
Peanut Butter Lovers Awareness Day.
Hey, that's my day.
Yeah. Oh, that is your day.
That is all today.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then also it's Dadgum That's Good Day.
Daggone, that's
Dadgum.
good.
I've never really seen that spelled out.
Yeah.
Dadgum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not how I would have pictured it.
Dadgum, Minnesota.
Dadgummit.
We all lived in
Dadgum.
Minnesota for a while there.
We did.
Up there where it gets
Up
so
there.
cold the stuff in your
Minnesota.
nose
Yeah.
just ding dang will freeze right
Yeah. Up in Minnesota.
The amount of hatred. So we lived on the western side of it. Actually, the only thing that separated us from North Dakota was the Red River
Yes.
of the
The river.
north. The Red River of the north, and the amount of animosity between. I mean, it's we have our rivalries with other towns around here within the same state, but up there, I mean, this would be like. Literally, it's a stone's throw from one another, and they hated each other.
Yeah.
Actually, the joke would be Minnesotans would always say about North Dakotans that they had a little conflict over the river once, and the North Dakotans would throw dynamite across the river at the Minnesotans that were all assembled on the other side.
Yeah.
Then the Minnesotans would pick up the dynamite, light it, and throw it back at the North Dakotans.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Haven't you heard them talk over there across talk like a couple of, clowns
yahoos.
over there. A couple of yahoos.
Oh yeah, you think we talk like yahoos?
Yeah.
You talk like yahoo. I mean,
Over there in North Dakota. What about Minnesota?
yeah.
Making my skin crawl.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's
Worst
really-
accent
Yeah,
in the United
it
States.
gotta be.
Easily. And honestly, I've spent a lot of time there.
Yeah.
A lot. And, those small towns, you think the South is all gossipy and up
well,
there,
it's up
it's
there,
just,
yeah.
it's snooty. People are mean.
But then you meet even like the less than reputable characters with the hood up. You expect them to be like, "Yo, dog, what's up?" But they're still like, "Oh yeah, man, that's I don't like. Can I bum a smoke? Like, it's very weird.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
walking here. Well, up there, I would say there might be less gossip, only simply because it is so dang flat. All right,
So ding,
that
dang,
you don't
cold.
even have to gossip. You can see like into the house of the next county.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is very true.
And then it gets cold enough where the phone lines and everything doesn't work, so then you can't. There's no real communication.
Yeah,
so.
there's no gossip network there. So.
Yeah. Is that a lot of people think it's just kind of the center of the world as well. I've noticed, like in Grand
yeah.
Forks.
Well, geographically, it's the center of
geographically,
North
it's
Dakota.
ding dang close.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I would just say all that means is you couldn't possibly be further from the ocean.
Yeah.
Which the
Yeah.
ocean's kind of a happy place.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
very.
People go there to have a good time. You see pictures of people at the ocean; they're having fun. People who live by the ocean are always very happy
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Until a hurricane comes, and then
I think North Dakota's like state slogan on the American tourism is like "You save the best for last."
I love
they
the
just
idea.
assume they assume you're gonna
It's like, well, we've gone to 49 states.
Yeah.
and I know there's 50.
Yeah.
Which North Dakota?
We-
well, let's just say we went to all of them.
Yeah.
No, you go to North Dakota when you just went to Minnesota, which is the last on the list.
Yeah.
And you went to the Mall of America. That's the only reason why you went to
yeah.
Minnesota.
Minneapolis
Just to
is pretty
check that
cool.
out.
I do.
Yeah.
I'd like the Twin Cities.
The Twin Cities,
Yeah.
it's pretty neat, and
Yeah.
I got to be there for.
I'm telling you, you've got to come.
yeah. Been there for around Christmas once, and they do some amazing Christmas displays there. I remember
Yeah.
that. It's it's the coldest city in the United States, I figure. So
Yeah.
they got to have something going on.
Yeah.
World's coldest city.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you go along Route 66, all you see is the world's biggest sewing needle. The world's they all have their own
Biggest
thing.
Yeah.
teepee.
Yeah, we have the world's coldest city.
Yeah.
North America's coldest city,
yeah,
America.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
It,
yeah.
it gets colder in Canada.
Yes, it does.
And surely Russia.
Yeah,
Russia's got to be
it's
up
got to
there.
have some cold ones.
I remember that the last time that I was in North Dakota, I don't even think we stopped for gas. I mean, it was just like that place is so depressing.
We were afraid we were going to see Dad.
And we just like I could have showed my husband Grand Forks. This is where I went to high school. This is where I lived. This is where I did this and that. And instead, I just took that interstate all the way up to Canada.
Well, there's that overpass thing you go over, and it's like, there it is.
Yeah,
There's
There's like two
Grand
of
Forks.
them.
Yeah.
I was like, don't even bother. Don't even look.
There's the
Nothing
gas
there.
track. That's all you need to see.
Yeah.
Remember Valley Dairy?
Yeah.
Valley
Yeah,
Dairy
yeah.
was like the local Easy Mart.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. It's, again,
Get our hot ham and cheese
yeah,
sandwiches.
hot ham and cheeses.
And
I did like.
Gatorades.
I remember there was a grocery store there called Lewis's. I think is what it was. Was it Lewis's? It was open 24 hours.
Levers.
Levers. That's it. It was
Yes.
open 24 hours a day. So that was really
Yeah.
cool. If you realize at 3 a.m. that you needed a cup of sugar,
Yeah.
you didn't have to bother your neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
You just go down to Levers, and
And it was like
still
staffed
open.
by blind monks. That you could just,
That was my first job.
yeah.
Was working at Levers.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was.
That was it. Did you have like the graveyard shift there?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I
good.
didn't because I was a kid.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I just walked out with a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper from
Hey,
Lever's
we all
once.
did.
Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on the Morning Brew.
Good morning. I'm driving, so I couldn't text. I lived outside Minneapolis for a while. I went to school in Fridley, but it was the summer that Prince's Purple Rain came out. It was just awesome. But that's not why I called.
Did you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? Go ahead, sorry.
Hey, I loved it up in Minnesota. I just loved it. The people were so nice to Southerners and everything. I love the way you talk.
Minnesota nice.
It's just for some reason that doesn't surprise me. I don't know why, Rick.
Everybody's like, who can like Rick?
Yeah. All right, well there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rick says
Nickel.
he gives
Two big
his-
thumbs up.
Yeah, for Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah. But best tuck them back in because they're going to freeze off.
Ever make it down to Lake
There's a
Wobegon?
Southern Schnitzel, right?
What's that?
There's a Southern Schnitzel.
Yeah.
You were talking about
Yeah.
Schnitzel.
Uh-huh.
Well, instead of a pork chop, you use squirrel.
Oh, okay. Honestly, so I still think there's how could it? I don't know why the Germans claim it. There is nothing that seems more Southern culinary wise than taking the pork chop, frying it up,
Yeah.
and then smothering it in gravy.
Yeah. That's
And,
about.
Yeah. I don't know.
Gravy's about as Southern you can get.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got that with the
It
Germans.
runs in our blood.
Yeah.
All right, Rick. I appreciate you calling in,
Yeah.
man.
Safe travels to you.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, it's too late though. 6:35, so we got to
Whoa.
get into it. Yeah, time for the Ag Vantage Report and the rest. Some words from our sponsors. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the Brew Crew.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets and how they closed yesterday. March corn at 6.70 3/4, down 7 3/4, with May corn at 6.69, down 7 1/4. March soybeans at 15.19 1/4, down 1/2, with May soybeans at 15.11 3/4, down 2. March wheat at 7.57 1/4, down 7 1/2. May wheat at 7.68, down 7. March cotton at 85.50, up 13, with May cotton at 85.94, down 6. March rice at 18.11 1/2, up 21 1/2. May rice at 18.40, up 21. Moving on to livestock now. February live cattle at 160.82 1/2, up 2 1/2. April live cattle at 163.62 1/2, down 7 1/2. March feeder cattle at 186.82 1/2, up 37 1/2. April feeder cattle at 190.72 1/2, unchanged. February lane hogs at 75.82 1/2, down 10, with April hogs at 83.32 1/2, down 75. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update, and I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
You're thinking about selling your land, testing the water. You want to dip your toes in, not plunge into the deep end. If you make a big splash, everybody knows your business. Good news, no one needs to know your business. You can dip your toes and keep your pants dry. Talk to Tiller. They'll put your land in the land vault. When buyers call, Tiller will give them a description only, no maps, no location, no owner info. When the same interested buyer calls again, Tiller calls you. With your say-so, the prospective buyer signs a confidentiality agreement. That's a way they protect your privacy. Tiller doesn't ask you to sign a thing, not even an exclusive listing agreement. They trust you. Selling your land is a big decision. It's your business. When you put your land in the land vault, you keep your business to yourself. They started Tiller Land to help you sell your land, farm or recreational. The land vault is one way they commit to you, the seller. To find out how the land vault works, talk to Tiller. TillerLand.com.
At the sale on Saturday, February 25th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana, there were 602 head of cattle on the yard. Number 1 steers under 300 pounds sold from $235 to a high of $270. 3 to 4 weight steers ranged from $230 to a high of $260. 4 to 5 weight steers brought $220 to a high of $255. 5 to 6 weight steers sold from $215 to a high of $232. 6 to 7 weight steers ranged from $185 to a high of $210. 7 to 8 weight steers brought $170 to $180, and over 800-pound steers sold from $155 to $175. Number 1 heifers under 300 pounds ranged from $195 to a high of $220. 3 to 4 weight heifers sold from $190 to a high of $212. 4 to 5 weight heifers ranged from $180 to a high of $218. 5 to 6 weight heifers brought $175 to a high of $210. 6 to 7 weight heifers sold from $160 to $185. 7 to 8 weight heifers ranged from $148 to $165, and over 800-pound heifers brought $138 to $152. Packer cows sold from $38 to $97. Packer bulls ranged from $85 to $106. Stocker cows brought $750 to $1450. Cow-calf pairs sold from $1,100 to $1,850. Replacement heifers, 450 to 600 pounds, sold from $175 to $200. Bottle calves ranged from $75 to $200, and goats brought $110 to a high of $200. And that's the report from the sale Saturday, February 25th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana. Don't miss the next sale Saturday morning, 10:30 at J&J Livestock. For AgVantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Are you looking for a friendly and reliable bank? Turn to Idabel National Bank, where we offer an array of banking services for all your financial needs. Since 1921, Idabel National Bank has offered a variety of savings and checking accounts, financial planning, and lending services, including consumer, business, and home loans. Here at Idabel National Bank, we take pride in our customer service. So if you're looking for exceptional financial services, make sure to stop by Idabel National Bank on Southeast Washington Street in Idabel. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana is the Arklatex leader in livestock marketing. Buyers and sellers meet Saturday mornings at 10:30 at J&J Livestock Auction Company. Call Blake or Shelby at the sale barn at 903-832-6401 or call Mike Daniel at 903-748-9022. J&J also sells goats and horses and offers livestock hauling and pinning. J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana, Saturday mornings, 10:30.
When you're looking to buy a new car, truck, or SUV, or just need a quality repair shop for your existing one, James Hodge Dodge will definitely fulfill your needs. They pride themselves on being one of the outstanding dealerships in McCurtain County and for the surrounding area. Their entire team is fully committed to delivering on the Hodge promise. Great deals for both new and pre-owned vehicles and top customer satisfaction. And remember, free oil changes for life with the Hodge Auto Group. James Hodge Dodge, South Park Drive in Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
Now's the time to get a great deal on Kubota construction equipment, featuring durable Kubota engines, more comfort, more productivity, more get it done right. The Kubota construction lineup shows up ready to work every day. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 36 months. Now through March 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
Simply by adding some of the most essential oils to your medicine cabinet, you can help alleviate a variety of ailments. Harris Drug in Kdqn carries a large variety of 100% essential oils, over 30 oils to choose from, along with essential oil necklaces, bracelets, and car vent clips. Discover the natural benefits of essential oils at Harris Drug in downtown Kdqn.
Love that music.
Yes, we are back live. A little Celtic. We're getting Celtic on the Morning Brew.
Sometimes I like to listen to Celtic folk music.
Yeah.
Like instrumental stuff.
Do you do river dances to it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We do have Irish in our blood.
Do we?
Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
A fellow spud eater. Oh, man. Let's see here. Harris Drug and Gifts. You just heard the ad. 205 Kdqn Avenue, 870-584-3522. Your hometown, family-run pharmacy in Kdqn for over 50 years. And it's a lot more than just a pharmacy. So check them out for their decor and gifts for everybody. And they also have a bridal registry. Super cool. Yeah. Free gift wrapping and local delivery, my friends. So check them out. Harris Drug and Gifts, bringing you the Jennifer's Pro Tips every single day.
I love that they sponsor that. It makes me so happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you got for us today?
Today we're going to be a little simple.
Today we're just going to add a little bit of
We're just going to paint some happy trees.
Yeah, some happy trees.
So, I don't know if you've ever ran into this problem where you...
I have.
Yeah. You bake maybe a dozen or 2 dozen cookies.
Oh, yeah.
You can't eat them fast enough.
Right.
So maybe they start to go stale and they're not as like soft and chewy.
Never ran into that problem.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
But sometimes actually I do because I tend to, I make a lot of cookies.
Yeah. I do like the transition from soft and good for a day or two into the stale. I like the stale. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's actually a way you can get around it. If you get yourself, a good a container that has an airtight seal, and you put your cookies in there, and you throw a piece of fresh white bread, store-bought, not homemade, into that tub of cookies. It's going to keep better for a few more days.
Because of the moisture?
The moisture, and the cookies are going to draw the moisture out of that slice of bread, and you'll see after like a day or two that bread becomes like a crouton.
Wow.
That's how cool it is. And it keeps them soft and chewy.
Hey, that's kind of cool.
It is neat, isn't it?
That is neat. I actually keep my cookies in water. I just put them in a bucket of water. That's where I keep them. Nice
well,
and soft.
I guess that retains moisture, right? Yeah.
So store your home-baked cookies in a bag with a piece of
a bag,
white bread.
a bag, a Tupperware container, whatever you got. And again, make sure it's store-bought, fresh, white bread. Yeah.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, I don't know how wheat would work. Wheat tends to be not as soft, I feel like.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's really cool.
It is cool. And I've got one other little one.
That is a pro tip.
Yeah, this one might seem a little goofy, but when you're done with a stick of butter, you usually toss away that wrapper. A lot of people actually save those. They put them in their fridge, the wrappers, because there's still a little bit of butter left on them. And what you can do is you can take that piece of paper with all the leftover butter on it, and you can grease pans with it and make use out of the rest of that butter sitting on the paper. A lot of people do that.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I know. Well, I know.
I lick the butter off it anyway, so.
Okay. If you're like baking a lot, I feel like that's great.
Yeah.
Use it for your next batch of cookies. Grease your pan with that leftover butter.
Yeah.
And then you can toss away the papers.
Yeah, it's a little pro tip. That's a pro tip.
It is a pro tip.
A money-saving tip.
Yeah.
I feel like I have the worst allergies in the world. My eyes are watering.
Yeah, it feels like you need to sneeze, right?
I gotta sneeze so bad, but it just won't happen.
Look at the light.
Look at the light. Carol Ann, look at the light. Don't look into the light.
Oh.
From Poltergeist.
Oh.
Carol Ann, don't
look into the light? I don't remember. Did you know that's actually, when I had my DNA tested or whatever by Ancestry, they checked for certain traits.
They're making a clone of you.
That's fine, I
With that.
guess. I don't know. I don't mind.
It might replace you. It might already have replaced you. The clone they made. So what were you saying?
I don't
Sorry?
know what you're talking about, Tyler. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. There's actually a genetic trait that makes you more, predisposed to sneeze when looking at light.
Really?
Not everybody has that gene.
Huh.
And I do. Yeah.
Does that mean I do?
There's a pretty dang good possibility you do, too.
I'm
still not sure if we have the same mother.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, I
I'm
don't know.
I'm really not sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
She says so, but I don't believe her.
I don't know about that.
No proof.
No proof.
No proof at all. Okay, Kelly Higgins Warren says, don't go into the light.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that don't go into the light,
Yes.
Carol Ann.
And she said extreme frugality for the butter tip. I agree. But there's no buts. I agree.
I keep messing up and getting sweet butter. I'll
I
grab the
hate
butter.
that. Yeah.
I actually don't find there's a difference, but I guess there is.
I do, yeah.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. Fine. Well, there you have it. Jennifer's Pro Tips has been brought to you by Harris Drug and Gifts. I really like that first one. The
Yes.
second one, I just throw the butter
Yeah.
package away. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't do
guess
it,
if
to be
you're-
honest,
Yeah. But if you're looking to save on butter, which is very expensive, butter is.
It's about $5 for a pound now.
Yeah.
That may have gone up. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not
Absolutely.
pleased.
I'm not pleased with the inflation of butter.
No.
But there you go. Jennifer's Pro Tips. She's not a professional, but she is
Not
telling
even
you how to
close.
live your life every day.
Yes.
Yes. Like a millennial does. So.
Yep.
You're woke?
I'm not. No. No comment.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Wednesday, March 1st, my friends.
Love it.
Yes, it's time for the first trivia of the month.
Mm-hmm.
The third this week. Not that special. We got to get into it. Genuine RV Power Trivia. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. It's the Brew Crew.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your Master Tobacco Settlement dollars at work.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers. Both shifts, part-time and temporary positions also available with wages from $17.25 up to $21.95 per hour, as well as a $2 per hour attendance incentive. All new hires receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications available online at jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Melissa from Michigan. I work an extra part-time job serving lunch at my child's school, but I still can't afford to put food on our table.
Daniel from California. Choosing whether to pay the rent or pay to fix the car to get to work doesn't leave us with much at all. Now we can't even pay for meals.
Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Good news, lottery players. The Lotto jackpot is over $1.5 million. And it gets better. This jackpot can only be won in Arkansas. Match 6 on Wednesdays or Saturdays, and you could be the next Arkansas millionaire. Get your Lotto ticket at any Arkansas Scholarship Lottery retailer or on the Jackpocket app. Good luck, Lotto players. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Do you feel run down and tired? Tried losing weight but nothing seems to work? Do you have difficulty sleeping, moodiness, or decreased sex drive? If you answered yes to any of these, BioT may be right for you. BioT is a hormone replacement therapy used by men and women that targets the source of the problem, not just the symptoms. Healthcare Express at 1021 West Colin Ray Drive in Kdqn is the leader in BioT therapy. For more information, go by Healthcare Express or check out the Healthcare Express Kdqn Facebook page for a happier, healthier you.
Howard Memorial Hospital is proud to bring you the latest in robotic surgery technology, meaning faster recovery times and better outcomes than conventional surgery. We're excited to offer the same level of care, expertise, and systems found at larger healthcare centers around the country. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, visit our website, howardmemorial.com, or call 845-3757. Howard Memorial Hospital, providing the best care for you and your loved ones.
Meow. That's right. We're back. Woo. Time for Genuine RV Power Trivia. Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma.
Yes.
Go to their website today, genuinerv.com. Here's how it works. Jen's going to ask you a question. You're going to call 642-2190. If you get it correct, or Facebook Live may save your life, or I may save your life, well, you're going to win yourself breakfast and a car wash token. Yesterday was a disaster. We had the two winners both hang up as people were saving their lives. So if you call, just hang on the line,
please,
for a second, because you may have your life saved. That's how it works. Did that work, Jennifer?
Yes, it did.
Okay,
yes.
There you go. All right.
Distracted.
What is your question for today?
All right. This made it on the list of top deterrents to keep people from breaking into your home. What is it? Huh.
642-2190. 642-3637. 898-3624.
This made it on the list of top deterrents to keep people from breaking into your home. What is it?
I like it.
Yes, there's quite a few.
Yeah. All right. Straight to the phone lines, both lit up. Let's see it. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Leaving your light on.
Oh, that's a good one. Not what I'm looking for.
I'm going to go with dogs.
That is correct.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Dogs.
Dogs.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's like number one on most lists is having dogs.
Okay, all right.
Way to go.
Was there a more obscure one you could have chosen that maybe would have been a little
I
bit...
didn't think people would think of that.
What? All right, who do we have on the phone?
Deantha Gibbons.
Deantha Gibbons. All right.
All
Well, you
right.
just won yourself breakfast and a car wash token just like that. Thank you so much for playing. All right.
Well, okay.
Yeah, dogs.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yes.
Never choose the number one, Jennifer.
Well, most of them were like, I shouldn't say most of them. A lot of them were security cameras.
Yeah.
But those were from like actual security company websites.
Right.
So I think.
Of course.
Yeah.
So buy our cameras.
Buy our cameras.
Yeah.
And then other ones said dogs.
That was the easiest question of my life. I've never been asked an easier question. Like if somebody asks me what my favorite color is, it will take more time than that question took me to answer.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe if you weren't saving lives,
I guess so.
we would have gotten a second caller.
Maybe. Facebook Live.
Oh.
Facebook Live. Tell me if dogs was the first thing you thought of. Kyle Albert says dogs. Voxpo says dogs. Immediately right off the bat. Was there a weird one? Like, I don't know, like just, a trespassing sign or something that would have been.
I didn't look at the list.
You didn't look at the list. You just chose number one. And now we have to talk for 4 minutes.
Oh, man. Well,
Gate, says Kelly Higgins
yeah.
Warren. Gate.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I liked picking the dogs one because it's true.
Because it's true and you
Yeah,
have dogs.
I do.
Let's just see what this is to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on the Morning Brew.
Hey, I was going to say 2 dogs. One of them named Smith and the other one named Weston.
There you go.
That's clever.
Yeah, second on my list, Second Amendment. That's what I wrote. Thanks for calling, man. There you go.
Man.
Smith and Wesson.
Yes.
These are my 2 dogs.
Donna Knatzer says dogs would have been my answer.
Dogs would have been my
Well,
answer.
you guys are busting me.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll make them harder for you so nobody wins.
Yeah. I remember because I had to do this show alone. Like I started and then had to do the show alone for like 2 weeks.
Right.
And I was really struggling with the questions. And especially Rick Pruitt was like the bane of me. He would just call in and just answer it.
Yeah.
Because he's a smart guy. And I kept doing like very like questions that were like, who was the 3rd president? Or, something stupid like that. I remember it was like President's Day or something. And went on a full week of presidential questions.
Oh, stuff that maybe is easily
Oh, yeah,
Googleable.
you can just Google it, yeah. So now I've learned from Jay Lindley that you go never.
Yeah.
Never, sometimes this happens to 1% of the top 3% of the people who say that they like this in their kitchen cabinets.
Right.
What is it?
Yeah, see, I'm already confused.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the point.
Yeah, and then people call in and go, volunteering? And it'd be like, that's correct! So I don't understand that. I can't write a trivia question to save my life. I can't solve a trivia question to save my life. I'm terrible at riddles.
I am too.
I got, have I asked you, so what gets wetter as it dries? I think that's how it goes.
I don't know.
A towel?
What gets wetter?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
What do you feed but is never hungry?
I don't.
A fire.
Fire.
See, I don't even know if that's how you ask those. I don't even know if that's the right
hate
thing.
riddles.
I hate riddles.
And people who ask them are always so like.
Yeah. Nerdy.
Yeah.
Gatekeeperish.
Yes. Think they're so cool.
Answer me these questions 3. I've had a couple of those guys. There was one guy working at Easy Mart ages ago who was like that. Be like, could I get a, whatever behind the counter, a pack of that? And he's like, if you answer my riddle, my wizard question. And I'm like, that's cute. Can I just get the thing? Because I want to leave this area, this building, as quickly as possible.
Just turn around and walk out.
Yeah.
Yes.
And my gosh, I've seen a few Easy Mart employees now get really upset with people at the gas pumps. I guess there is a problem because they go and they say like, 20 on 2 and they're on 3 or something. And then it's like one of those things where it's like they have to go outside and like, put the pump down so I can transfer it. Put it down. And they like put it down and pick it back up. It's like when you're trying to unlock a door for somebody in the car and they just keep trying to open it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
I think I don't know. What would you do if that happened to you? Like you said, oh, I'm at pump 2, 20 on pump 2, and you get out there and you realize, well, you're on pump 3. Wouldn't you just move up to 2 instead of going back in there and making a hassle?
What if it's all fully loaded though?
That's a different story,
Yeah.
obviously.
I would go in and admit my mistake.
Yeah.
I have been in the Easy Mart line where somebody goes 20 on pump 2, and they go out and they're at pump 2,
Yeah.
and the person's like, they said 3. The person behind the counter is like, they said 3. I know they said 3. And I remember piping up one time for some reason, just being like, yeah, they said 2.
Yeah.
No, they said 3. That's always, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know. We've harped enough about Easy Mart employees. Let's get out of here. It's time for the news, brought to you by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance and Teeter Motor Company. We'll be back with the Brew Crew.
Your number one country, 92.1, is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance, providing competitive rates and prompt, friendly service to meet your auto, homeowner's, life, and other insurance needs.
For Kdqn News, I'm Patrick Massey. The National Weather Service, in cooperation with the Arkansas Department of Emergency Management, has proclaimed this week as Severe Weather Preparedness Week in Arkansas. Area residents are encouraged to prepare for the traditional spring severe weather by reviewing severe weather safety rules and to understand the hazards associated with severe thunderstorms, according to information from the National Weather Service. Meteorologists encourage people to closely monitor local news and social media in the event of bad weather and to have a safe place to take shelter. People are also asked to keep cell phones charged, keep batteries in their flashlights, and have bottled water on hand. It's also important to know correct weather terms before the actual weather emergency. A severe thunderstorm watch means severe thunderstorms are possible. Everyone should be prepared. Weather conditions are right for thunderstorms capable of producing large hail or damaging winds at that location that is under a watch. A severe thunderstorm warning means severe storms are expected and people are encouraged to seek shelter. A warning means large hail or damaging wind is possible and could occur very shortly at that location. Tornado season in the area begins in March and peaks in May, according to the National Weather Service. Tornado watches and warnings are similar to ones issued for thunderstorms. A tornado watch means conditions could lead to the formation of a tornado, and those in the area should know of a safe location and be ready to act quickly if a warning is issued. A tornado warning means a tornado has been spotted or indicated by weather radar. Anyone in the area with a tornado warning should take action because there is imminent danger to life and property. Those in the area should immediately seek refuge in the safest location possible. Today is the first day of March, and no surprise, severe weather is already in the forecast. There is an 80% chance of severe thunderstorms today, with that increasing to 90% on Thursday and into Thursday night. A hazardous weather outlook issued by the National Weather Service on Wednesday for southwest Arkansas, southeast Oklahoma, and northeast Texas states severe thunderstorms are possible, with large hail being the primary threat. In addition, the National Weather Service states that damaging wind gusts and a few tornadoes will also be possible later during the afternoon hours. The greatest threat for severe thunderstorms will be across far northeast Texas, into southeast Oklahoma, and all of our southwest Arkansas counties. For more information on Arkansas Severe Weather Preparedness Week, visit weather.gov. In our next story, Horatio is set to receive a sizable grant to help pay for improvements to one of its popular outdoor parks. In February, the Arkansas Department of Parks, Heritage, and Tourism awarded nearly $6.5 million in outdoor recreation grants to projects within a total of 35 Arkansas counties. The grants include just shy of $25,000 to cover the cost of improvements to the Hendrick Sports Complex in Horatio. Those improvements include adding new play equipment, border timbers, engineered wood fiber, and additional disability access. And a notice from Sevier County Judge Sandra Dunn that the bridge on Stringtown Road will be closed for a bridge replacement project beginning at 8 a.m. on Monday, March 6. The bridge will remain closed until further notice. We'll be back with more news following this break and these words from our sponsors.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy James, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, thinking you need something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal and they'll take your trade in too.
Hey y'all, it's Ashley. Normally this would be Shannon telling you about a huge sale, or no payments for 30 days, or a cashback incentive. But Shannon is so busy putting folks behind the wheel of their dream car that he doesn't even have the time to record his own commercial. If he was here, he would make sure you knew Teeter Motor Company in Mena has the largest selection of program cars, the best customer service, and the most financing options in the area. So stop by and see Shannon and let Teeter Motor Company of Mena make you a deal.
And we're back with Kdqn News. Harvest Regional Food Bank will be distributing USDA commodities directly from its truck this morning from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. The truck will be parked at the First Baptist Church of Locksburg, located at 3466 South Camilla Street in Locksburg. Vehicles are asked to line up on West Magnolia and the church parking lot. The line will continue up West Magnolia to South Park Avenue, then north on South Park Avenue towards West Main Street. The next Harvest Mobile Pantry will be offered on April 12th. The Arkansas Minority Health Commission will also host its mobile health unit today at the pantry and will be offering free cholesterol, blood pressure, glucose, BMI, and oxygen and pulse checks. The agency will also be providing other health education services. The Leopards baseball team will host the Leopard Invitational Tournament beginning this Thursday, March 2nd, and continuing through Saturday, March 4th. The tournament will begin at 3:30 on Thursday, and Leopards will begin that tournament against Waldron at 5:30 that evening. In our next story, once again, the Arkansas Wildlife Federation and Creative Ideas have come together to promote wildlife education through the arts in the annual Wildlife of Arkansas Student Art Contest. For this year's contest, students from kindergarten through 12th grade will submit artwork online through a portal on the Arkansas Wildlife Federation website at arwild.org. For 10 years, the Wildlife of Arkansas Student Art Contest has encouraged students in grades K through 12 to explore and celebrate Arkansas's wildlife. The competition is supported through education grants from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission and the National Wildlife Federation. Students must highlight wildlife and landscapes that are native to Arkansas. The AGFC Nature Centers are a great place to learn more about native species. The centers are free of charge and offer a variety of educational opportunities for the entire family to explore nature and learn more about the wildlife of Arkansas. An expert panel of jurors will select 4 artworks per grade, including first, second, third, and honorable mention, as well as an overall best in show. Winners in each grade will receive cash awards and certificates. Artwork must be submitted by March 31st. The Wildlife of Arkansas Student Art Contest is free and open to all K through 12 students in Arkansas. Visit arwild.org for rules and submission details, or contact Terry Lane at info@arwild.org or call 479-601-6646 for more information. In our next story, the Horatio School District will have a new superintendent beginning with the next school year, but she is sure to be a familiar face to the Lions community. District officials announced Monday that Gayla Youngblood will serve as the next superintendent of Horatio Public Schools effective July 1st of this year. A native of both Polk and Sevier counties, Youngblood has been with the Horatio School District for the past 13 years. She brings a total of 29 years of education to the position. She serves students at the elementary, middle, and high school settings in various positions. In addition to working in a classroom setting, she has served as a literary coach, assistant principal, and as a principal. Youngblood graduated from Henderson State University and Texas A&M Texarkana. She currently serves on the Sevier County Medical Center Foundation Board and is a member of the Wicks Nazarene Church. She's the mother of 2 children, Paige and Ben. Youngblood is also the recipient of numerous education awards. In 2004, she was named Kdqn Elementary School's Teacher of the Year from over 200 candidates and was selected as a top 20 finalist for the Governor's Task Force on the Common Core. She was also a co-recipient on behalf of Kdqn Elementary School in 2012 for the Dispelling the Myth Award presented by the Education Trust in Washington, D.C. This award was given as a national recognition for excellence in closing the gap for minority and disadvantaged students in America. She is also presented at a state level to educators and Arkansas Department of Education officials at the ADE Summit and has served as a School of Innovation Review Committee member. In a press release, the district stated that Youngblood understands the unique challenges that students, teachers, and administrators face at each level. The Horatio School Board stated that it welcomes Miss Gayla Youngblood as superintendent of Horatio Public Schools for the 2023 through 2024 school year and proudly celebrates her dedication and commitment to Horatio students, staff, and the community. Youngblood will take over from Zane Vanderpool, who has served as the superintendent of Horatio Public Schools since 2020. That's it for this edition of the news, but make sure to check out your number one country online for more local news, sports, and upcoming events. You can also keep up to date with us on Facebook. This is Kdqn News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance. See Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins today for all your insurance needs. And by Teeter Motor Company in Mina. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. For local news when you want it 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
That's right, we are back live. Kdqn 92.1, and it's time for the 7 o'clock hour, of course. There we go. All right, on our comments, Facebook Live, Kyle Willis says, it is officially baseball season. It is, my friend.
Yeah.
We had some issues with the 92.1 app, but it should be up and working now again. We had a couple power surges yesterday, and I turned it on the first time, and then we got another one, and I didn't turn it on the second time.
Oh, no.
That one slipped my mind, so...
Whoopsie-daisical.
Whoopsie-daisical is what we say.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I've got some great... Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say really quick that it's March 1st. And
what's your point?
there are people out there who do have seasonal depression. It's a thing. I don't have it.
Oh.
I'm as happy as can be.
What's seasonal depression?
It tends to happen in the winter months when things are kind of dark and dead. You know, all the flowers aren't blooming and the trees lose their leaves, and maybe it's a little dismal.
Oh.
And I feel like this is a time where maybe some people kind of come out of that. Like I just think March brings so many good things, right?
Yeah.
Like the first day of spring is in 20 days, 19 days.
I do have seasonal depression in Arkansas specifically. I do, yes.
Yeah, it begins in July.
It begins in July.
Yeah.
June, really.
Yeah.
Whenever the first bead of sweat rolls down my thigh.
Yes. Well, and then there's some people that kind of flourish in winter months and maybe do have that seasonal depression in summer.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah, they embrace the goblin mode.
Yeah,
right?
goblin mode.
Oh,
yes.
dude. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
I love
That was the year of the word.
yeah.
Word of the year for 2022, right?
Yes, that's
Goblin
right.
Mode.
I didn't need a word associated with my awfulness.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
Yeah.
I just think we're going to see things start getting color again, and we got lots of stuff to look forward to in the summer and spring, so it's a good time.
Dude, I'm 100% with you.
Yeah.
All right. Don't let negative Nancy over here.
I'm with you.
You'll be embracing it soon enough.
I do get sad. You don't get excited about anything. I don't get excited for that. I'm not 5. All right.
Yeah. I don't know. Every day I see a new blade of grass in my yard.
Yeah.
The green grass. It's
You
nice.
just want to kill it. That's you just want to chop
wanna
it in half.
keep it cut down a little bit, at the right level.
Halt its growth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got No Mow May coming up.
No Mow May.
Yeah, I was already thinking. I was looking at the yard yesterday. I was like, I probably could go ahead and mow it, the flowers and stuff. And I was
Is the idea to like let it come up or something?
It's to let all the Arkansas wildflowers do their thing, and it's good for the bees. As they say, it's good for the bees if you do not mow your lawn in May.
We should just make robot bees at this point and release them, I think.
You know,
I don't know, sounds dangerous.
I was listening to a podcast last week about it. There's bee thieves, especially in California right now, because they, I believe it's the pecans. It's the season right now where all the bees are coming in and pollinating.
Yeah.
And there's people who will rent out their beehives, and people will take them into these groves and let the bees go and pollinate everything. And then people will grab their beehives back, bring it back to their house. And people are actually going out and stealing those beehives because it's money.
Yeah.
Like the Mafia MS-13 is running a pollination operation now.
Yes.
They're just driving through like a nice like landscaped neighborhood, just catching all the bees. Like, get them!
Yeah.
Drive by on bees.
Yeah.
So, pecans, right? Pecans, especially, and almonds.
It's almonds.
It's almonds.
It's almonds. Thank you.
Almonds single-handedly ruining that state.
Yeah.
You know?
It takes like 5 gallons of water to grow one almond.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's pretty
Man, I love my
insane.
almond joys.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Mostly goes to almond milk. How do you milk an almond?
Yeah, I don't
You know?
even want to know. But yeah, I was listening to a story the other day talking about some of the troubles facing farmers and just agricultural producers in the United States right now. They had a guy from Arkansas I was talking about. He's like, man, the cost of fertilizer is 200% higher. They got another guy talking about just he's not getting good prices for his cattle herds. Other folks just talking about drought, how that affected their row crop operation. And then it was a guy from California saying, he's like, I grow almonds and bees are costing twice as much to rent out right now. I'm like, dude, your story just doesn't quite fit with the others. Okay?
Yeah,
It
no
sounds
kidding.
like a sentence nobody's ever spoken.
It sounds weird, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Almonds, my friends. I grow almonds, and bees are getting really hard to rent out.
Yeah, they're twice as much. They've
Yeah.
doubled their cost.
And this is a dream you had? What is that? That's a weird sentence.
Yeah.
I rent out my bees. That's my trade.
Yeah, and I was thinking, like, gosh, like, aren't you going to lose some? Like, how do they know to come back to the hive? But of course, they're bees, right?
Yeah.
They know where to go.
They know. Hey, that's huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, why raise your own bees? You can't rely on wild bees anymore because there's not a whole lot of
Exactly.
them. Because CCD and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, getting to the rent game.
Yeah, it's good money. It's really good money.
Yeah, you get to charge out the wazoo.
Yeah, it's like
for bee rentals.
one guy was saying that he charges $300 a week. Was it a week or a day? I don't
For
quite
one
remember.
per bee?
No, for one hive, however many that is. But I just what happens if the guy comes to get his hive back and like you got a couple stragglers out there pollinating, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, where'd you go?"
There's 30 less bees in this hive than when I gave it to you. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Save the bees. Obviously, we need to save the bees, but I think we'll come up with something.
I hope so.
If like just again, mechanical bees, robot bees, we'll figure it out.
I mean, it was a couple years ago. I had some issues. I love squash and I love growing it, but I was having some issues with them not.
It's good, honest work.
I
I love squash. I love growing them.
Love growing. But I couldn't get them to produce, and I was watering them right. Everything was right, but what I did some research on it, and they said, they're not your squash plants aren't getting cross pollinating, and I was like, okay, and they said that's an increasing problem because you don't have a lot of pollinators maybe in your yard doing the thing, and they said what you can do is pollinate yourself, and they had take like a feather duster and go from one to the other type thing. I looked at that and I was like, nah, that's just not you doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
bees,
I
man,
missed
tell
the
them to
bees
get
that
to
year.
work.
I know.
Yeah.
Lazy bees.
Yeah.
Aren't dandelions really great for bees as well?
I
Like
think
you should-
all of it.
Yeah,
all
all
of
of
that stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the wasps around here, you think they'd
Bees
be
on
pollinating.
Biden's welfare plan.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. Bees are enjoying their COVID unemployment still. We
Yes.
got to get them back to work. Bees are working from home.
Yeah, their stimulus checks.
Yeah, bees just fat on their stimulus checks.
Yeah.
They can't even fly right now.
Yeah. Pro tip: if you ever see a bee that needs a little hydration, don't give him honey or anything like that because that's considered like a cross contamination because that comes from a different hive.
I've never looked at a bee and was like,
He's
"You need a
thirsty.
drink, buddy?"
Oh, I do all the time.
looks parched.
Especially when it's hot. You want to do sugar water.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
cold glass of lemonade.
You go around and you like water spiders and stuff.
I do,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a
A little
little
watering.
glass of water,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yes. A Q-tip. Very handy.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many cubes ice you want in there?
Yeah, spiders like no ice. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's really great.
I prefer mineral water.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have any Fiji?
I went grocery shopping yesterday, and so the person in front of me had like 2 giant bottles of mineral water, and I was like, it comes out of the taps, right? And
Yeah.
it's better tasting than that nasty stuff.
Yeah.
I can't stand mineral water.
Is that the bubbly stuff?
It's the bubbly, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, it's
What a
bitter.
fizzy water. It's bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I know when I spent some time in Europe, you'd have to make sure over there, if you ask for water, that's what you get. Is a big thing of fizzy soda water.
Mm-hmm.
Perrier or
Tonic
whatever.
water.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah. And I remember the first time I
alcohol
drank
in
it. What is this? What is this you're feeding me here?
I saw a video yesterday of a guy who drank a whole mineral water before bed, and he was laying in bed, and his wife was recording him. And he was just in agony. He was
The
like,
sound.
am I having a heart attack? What do I do? And then he sat up, and it was just the loudest burp I've ever heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a scene in The Last King of Scotland, which of course is about Idi Amin and this Scottish doctor that he befriends in Uganda. And at one point he calls for the doctor to come in like late at night, and he's sitting there and he's like, they tried to poison me. They're poisoning me. I know it. And he like checks him. He's like, oh, you just had too much carbonated beverage. And he like makes him burp. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's all better afterwards.
Yep. It is a problem.
But with the Europe thing, you get that fizzy water. You ask like, no, can I have the not like regular water? And they're like, what, like out of a toilet? Yes, out of a toilet. That's fine. Just don't bring me that spritzy stuff
Fill it
anymore.
up from the bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I buy baby water. Did you buy baby water?
No.
Or do you use just regular water out of the tap?
Just out of the tap.
Yeah, I buy
I'm
baby
a Sevier
water.
County Rural Water Association customer. I'm proud of the water that comes out of my taps.
Yeah.
It's good enough for me. It's good enough for my baby.
I honestly want to put some of the things he says on a T-shirt for him.
Yeah.
And that's one of them.
I'm a Sevier County Rural Water patron. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm proud of
Yeah,
it.
I'm
baby.
proud of it.
And I'm proud of our water.
Yeah. Well, I use baby water. Okay, I buy jugs of baby water. It's
I
like
don't even
just,
know what that
It's
is.
like just distilled good
It's
water
before the H2
Yeah.
molecules grow up.
Yeah, exactly. It's baby water. And it comes in jugs, right? It's about like $1.37 per jug, or something
Yikes.
like that. Yeah. But you
You
know,
get 1,000 gallons of Kdqn water for
yeah,
that price.
yeah, I know it. But and that's what Allie said. She's like, we don't have to buy that. We can just boil the water out of the tap.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's way too much work. I'm
Boiled
not-
water's
yeah.
nasty too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever drank it.
Yeah, the baby water's nasty too. You're supposed to use it for your bottles and stuff. You didn't with Mariah, and she's a healthy, happy
Yeah.
1-year-old, so
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. But yeah, when did you stop sterilizing, or do you still?
No, we stopped a good
Yeah.
few months back. Yeah, yeah.
I was like, I'm not sterilizing stuff. He got COVID and survived it. He's fine.
Yeah.
All right. There's nothing on that.
What do you sterilize?
All the bottle
You
parts.
boil your bottles and stuff
Yeah.
like that. We did for a very long time, and then I
Yeah.
remember Caitlin was just like, one day she was like, "No, we don't do that anymore." I was like, "Oh, okay." It was on the schedule.
Yes, boss.
Yeah,
We don't sterilize
Yes,
anymore.
ma'am. She says, "Dance." I ask how high.
Yeah.
So-
I need to start writing these down.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Let's do the weather. All right. It's brought to you by First State Bank.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Number one country
All right. Taking a look at the weather, we're looking at an 80% chance today?
Whoa.
Yeah, 80% chance of possible thunderstorms, at least showers. Some of these storms could be severe, a high of 76.
80% chance of possible thunderstorms?
Yeah.
Or just an 80% chance of thunderstorms?
No, 80% chance of showers,
Yeah.
possible thunderstorms.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's a theoretical possibility that thunderstorms could happen. It's
Okay.
scientifically probable.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not impossible. All right.
Yeah.
You know what? Nothing's impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michio Kaku says so. Tonight, 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Likely. All right. Mainly before midnight. Cloudy, a low of 58. Tomorrow, a 90% chance of showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm. Then showers and thunderstorms afternoon.
Thank you.
I'm
That's
just
worded
reading
much better.
Yeah. Some of these storms could be severe and produce heavy rainfall. A high near 73 tomorrow. Strong winds. And then moving on over Thursday night, a 90% chance as well. But Friday, a 20% chance of showers and 50-mile-per-hour winds.
This is too many numbers.
Yeah. Agreed. That's a lot of things.
Yeah, it's just going to be wet.
It's going to rain. It might thunderstorm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Likely to.
Yeah.
The possibility of thunderstorms is very likely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Highly,
not improbable.
Yeah. It's not improbable.
It is in the realm of reality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't put your umbrellas up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's my pro tip for you.
Is that your pro tip?
Well, I've got some here. Okay,
Okay.
I've got something to get into right now because I just asked Patrick, when do I stop sterilizing my bottles?
Mhm.
You know, and I like any boomer parents are like, what? You
Yeah.
know,
Baby water.
Rub my bottles in mud. That's what yeah, baby water. Yeah, I just got it from the hose.
Yeah.
The rusty hose out back. Yeah, that was my baby water.
I'd like to know what Greg is thinking right now
Yeah.
if he's listening.
Yeah, so I've got here powerful one-liners every millennial parent should know.
Oh, okay.
Right here.
For your kids?
For
or-
your kids. Yeah. So instead of saying you're so lazy, say let's get started. I don't know why you're just being like, you're so lazy. Just sitting there looking at a baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lazy.
Well,
Right?
I will stop saying that to my baby now, I guess.
Yeah.
I have a very lazy baby. She
Yeah.
hasn't done anything.
Instead of arguing with your child, say, I love you too much to argue.
Oh. A bucket to throw up in here. Yeah.
Instead of trying to talk your child out of a tantrum, encourage them to express themselves by saying, let me know when you're calm so we can talk
About your gender.
Instead of telling them what to do, ask, what choice do you want to make?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds like
Eat
a good
Cheetos
idea.
and not do the work.
Yeah.
Instead of yelling, you need to listen to me, say, let me know when you are ready to listen.
Okay.
Will
yeah.
do, Mom.
Yeah. 20 years
Bye.
later.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like that one because it's like, well, let me know when you're ready to listen, and then
Yeah.
you give them the cold shoulder,
Yeah.
right?
No
I mean,
food, no love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send them to bed. Dark. No
Okay.
lights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like your style.
Yeah,
Honey,
yeah.
could you please put down the Nintendos,
Yeah.
please? Just let me know when you're ready to listen.
Oh, yeah.
Please stop brandishing that knife at me.
Yeah. Let me know when you've calmed down. All right. So take a deep breath. That's a good one to tell them.
Yeah.
They'll just
okay.
hold it in for a TikTok
Yeah.
challenge, I think. This is hard. That's how you validate their feelings and make them feel okay and support them. We all make mistakes. All your feelings are okay. And I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm going to take a break for 5 minutes is a good way to...
Wait, that's what you're telling.
That's what you're telling.
What?
You're telling your child that
Yeah,
you're,
I just need a
I'm
break.
just overwhelmed.
Yeah. How can we solve this? What?
Megan Jones on Facebook Live says, I send Tristan to his room all the time and tell him, let me know when you're ready to be a nice kid and not a jerk off.
Oh, no.
yeah, I got you there.
Yeah.
You know,
Am I allowed to say that?
But identify common frustrating situations. Think about the situations that tend to cause conflict or stress in your household. For example, mealtime, bedtime, or playtime might be situations where your child needs guidance or reminders. Yeah, I think so. Keep it simple. One-liners should be short and easy to remember. Aim for phrases that are 5 words or less. So there you go. There's some millennial parenting one-liners for you if you're struggling out there. And coming up next, we're going to take a brief break and get into your local lowdown.
yes, sir.
But I do have 4 more millennial parenting trends that are gaining some traction right now. So we will be getting into those as well. So let's do the local lowdown here in just a minute. We'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers, both shifts, part-time and temporary positions also available with wages from $17.25 up to $21.95 per hour, as well as a $2 per hour attendance incentive. All new hires receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? 4 States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on Check Availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
Like excitement? There's lots of exciting things happening at Cossatot River School District. Under the district's vision of unity and growth, along with continual goals to bring new and evolving opportunities to both current and future students, our progress is unparalleled in our region. In addition to current programs and activities, students can look forward to football and volleyball programs coming next school year, with football practice starting this spring. For more info about these and other new programs, visit cossatot.us and select athletics.
Little River County residents, if you're looking for an old school, community-minded bank that's committed to hometown people and values, look no further than Horatio State Bank, with locations in Foreman and at 110 West Main in Ashdown. Stop by and meet the staff at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. You'll find friendly folks with deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County who are ready to assist you with all your banking needs. Horatio State Bank Ashdown branch, member FDIC.
All right, we are back. Time for the local lowdown. But quickly, got to say on the Facebook Live here, Alana Day says that advice literally came from the parent of a snowflake. And the Jacob Taylor says, good morning, y'all. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
On Facebook Live. It's time for the local lowdown. Jennifer, this is one of your, I haven't been here, so you've been here for the local lowdowns. I was going to say this is one of your first ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the local lowdown today brought to you by some great folks. Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Greg is back over there, formerly Revels and Company and CPA, or Revels and Company CPA. Same great service, same great people. Bilingual services always available at 990 Highway 70 East in Kdqn. Get your taxes taken care of. Redstone Heat and Air, serving Sevier County and the surrounding area with quality duct cleaning, equipment replacement, and HVAC services. We've been talking a few times today about how hot it's going to get. So get those ducts cleaned and taken care of before the summer hits. And of course, Kdqn Motorsports, ATVs, UTVs, trimmers, parts, service, accessories, and most importantly, it's mowing season. It's upon us. So take care of any motor or mower problems that you might have. They can service them, or if you need a new one, especially those zero-turn mowers, Cub Cadet, Bad Boy, X-Mark, you name it, Freddie's got it over at Kdqn Motorsports. Locally, what is happening, Patrick?
Man, hey, it's the first day of March, so I thought we should talk about a few things to keep on your radar this month, because this is traditionally a month where a lot of things happen. So let's talk about, of course, the Leopards Invitational Baseball Tournament kicks off tomorrow, so definitely keep that in your minds. The Leopards will take on Waldron 5:30 tomorrow, but hey, you know what? There's going to be some baseball action starting even earlier than that at 3:30, and it's going to continue all the way through Saturday, so y'all baseball fans going to have lots of local action you can check out right here in the great city of Kdqn.
Weather permitting.
Weather permitting.
Just throwing
we were
that
just
out
kind of talking
there.
about that, weren't we? Yeah, so good call on that. But that right now, we haven't heard any different on it. But other than that, one thing, just less than a few weeks away, is the 57th Annual Jonquil Festival, one of my favorite festivals this time of year. Of course, that'll be at historic Washington State Park, barely an hour from here, off 278. You can't miss it if you're going down there. If you haven't been to this, you got to go check it out. You get to see all the bloomings of the jonquils, obviously, but just this great historic environment that they have set up at Washington. They got the old courthouse there. They got, I believe, Arkansas's biggest magnolia tree, and that that thing is ridiculous. You
Yeah,
have
it's like a jungle gym.
It is a jungle. It's a one tree jungle. If you've never seen it, that alone is worth checking out. Their firearm museum that they have there, one of the best the only other one that I've ever been to that's better than that was like some German baron's castle in Baden-Baden-Württemberg, and he had a pretty nice collection. I'll say a lot of stuff from like the 14th and 15th century and stuff, ancient
I
stuff.
thought you were going to say the 40s.
No,
Yeah.
no, yeah,
A lot of stuff from the 40s in there.
no, country was closed then. But this one in Washington, they have like a pair of like Turkish pistols that they dated from like the 1400s or something. All kinds, all the way up to more modern stuff as well. So
And the blacksmith.
And the blacksmith,
Yeah,
yes,
the
thank you.
blacksmith.
So they're going to have the, I think it's the Forged in Fire crew or something out
Yeah.
there. Yeah, some of the.
No way.
Yeah. No, they have some awesome blacksmithers and actually quite a
they
few
do like
from.
they like attach swords to AR-15s and stuff. Yeah.
And cooler than that, even.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and we got some local guys that always go up there and demonstrate their talent at that as well. But hey, that's going to be March 17th through the 19th, pretty much all day, every day. They always got a lot of concerts. My wife's favorite thing is what she calls a Heart Attack Alley, which is they take a parking lot and they just fill it with as many food trucks as they possibly can. A huge selection. I really think they should do a bingo card style contest for Heart Attack Alley, because all the weird things, the fried alligator tail,
fried green tomatoes,
yes, all that stuff,
and then bacon wrapped turkey leg.
Yes, sautéed river otter,
Yeah. So you hit the bingo, and then what? Like, what do you win?
I don't know.
It's
more
food.
Yeah, I can spend $100 on my family in food in one go. So 57th annual Jonquil Festival. Check it out, March 17th through 19th. I promise you're going to have a great time. Really, the only entry fee is for parking at $5 or $10 for parking. Somewhere along that. Yeah. And just go slow when you go through town.
Oh.
Do you remember? What?
Were you going to bring up when we went in 2015?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that there was like a beastly parking like cop
Yes.
there
Yeah.
who was like, you do not mess with that person.
He was really mad.
He did not like me.
No.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I was going 17 and at 15, I guess.
Yeah.
He did not appreciate that whatsoever.
Yeah.
But hey, I got a huge shout out to all the folks that make up Historic Washington State Park. They go way above and beyond to really put on a great event. So.
And it's been too many times, and now I'm too afraid to ask, but I'm going to do it. It's Jonquil?
Jonquil.
Jonquil.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been saying it, just hoping I'm like, Jonquil Festival.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't.
It's kind of a weird word.
Yeah. I'm like, I'd never seen it written down, and then I'm like, now I'm too afraid to ask. I'm too far in the class to.
Well, we got to go this year, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I know you probably go every year.
Go every year,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
There was one year they didn't have it because I think 2020 or 2021 they didn't have it because of COVID or
Yeah.
something. But or maybe it was 2 years. But in any case, it's back on. It was back on. It came back last year, and it's back on again this year. A lot of great stuff, and we'll be sharing more details on exactly what all they're going to be offering at this year's event as it gets closer. Like I said, it's still a couple weeks away. So
Definitely going to be swinging from the branch of that magnolia tree
Absolutely.
with a turkey leg between two hamburger patties.
Yes.
Like that.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
More like forging some fire.
Yeah.
That's right. That's the real forging going on there. What can you McCraft me back there?
McCraft me?
Yeah, McCraft
Yeah,
me.
I gotcha. Okay.
There you go. All right. Your local lowdown brought to you by Kdqn Motorsports. Stop by and see all the new arrivals. They're fully stocked at Kdqn Motorsports. Redstone Heat and Air. Give them a try and you'll see why Redstone Heat and Air is the right choice for HVAC services in Sevier County and the surrounding area. And of course, Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Whether you're an individual needing tax preparation or a small business needing their payroll, sales tax, and licensure, or individuals, blah, 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 you know what to do. Go to Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services and get your taxes taken care of. We got your birthday club coming up in just a minute or two. Brought to you by Dr. Frank Teets. Go ahead and get those birthdays and anniversaries in if you haven't yet. There's a few ways you can do that. You can call it in, 642-2190. Send them through our email, number1country@yahoo.com, or visit our Facebook page, Kdqn921.
Send us your shout outs too. We've been getting some pretty decent ones here recently. So
Great.
if you got anything you're proud of in your life, get on Facebook Live and let us know about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
right.
my friends. All right, we're going to take a brief break and then get in. Break, and we'll get into the birthday club.
Alexandria Davis, nurse practitioner and owner of Southern Grace Passionate Family Healthcare, is all about urgent care for the entire family, and walk-ins are always welcome. Stop by 820 South Locust Street in Ashdown. Meet Alexandria Davis and her staff. Southern Grace Healthcare, the care you need.
Taking care of your land has never been easier or more affordable. Enjoy the benefits of a John Deere tractor with one low monthly payment that includes a loader, warranty, maintenance, insurance, and delivery. Lease it for less at UnitedAgAndTurf.com. Offer ends 5/1/2023. Subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial. Some restrictions apply. See United Ag and Turf for complete details.
Smiles of Arkansas is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. At Smiles, patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Smiles of Arkansas dental centers are staffed with highly skilled general dentists, hygienists, and friendly staff to offer you the quality dental care you need and deserve. Smiles accepts our kids and most other dental plans. Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-SMILE. That's 642-7645.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in DeQueen today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
That's right. It's time for the Birthday Club, brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. I mentioned all the ways you can get your birthdays and anniversaries in. Go ahead and do that. Big happy birthday today going out to Opal Staggs. Happy birthday, Opal, and happy birthday to Roseanne Helms. These are happy birthdays from Doodle. Happy birthday, y'all.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday month to Jen, coming through on Facebook Live.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How exciting.
And Patrick, but that's,
Yes.
that's secondary.
No, I don't think so. I did decide on what cake I'm making him for his birthday.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah. He's probably not listening. Nah, I'll show you a picture later. But it's going to be pretty cool.
All right. We've got a few different ones coming through here on Facebook. First one, I'm going to say Kay Farrow Smart, wishing our beautiful daughter, Brittany Mitchell, a very happy 40th birthday. We love you, big bunches from Dad and Mama Kay. Happy birthday, Brittany Mitchell, 40 years old. And then Christy Katzer says, shout out to all of our vendors at Red Dirt Flea Market for keeping their booths clean and stocked with a wide variety of items to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. You can send through any shout outs you want on our Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Kelly Higgins Warren says, magnolias are an Asiatic tree, not Southern at all. I felt like my whole life was a lie when I learned this. I did not know that.
I did.
Voxpo, a little bit of parenting advice on Facebook Live. Instead of an allowance, Maisie starts out every month with $150 in ones. Anytime she argues, doesn't want to do her work or anything we don't like, she watches us go to her money and take out $1.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes down, and at the end of the month, you get $2.
Yeah.
642-2190. Get those birthdays and anniversaries in. Let's go to the celebrity birthdays. Let's see if anybody out there shares birthdays with these fine folks. Justin Bieber turns 29 today.
Interesting.
Happy birthday, Justin Bieber. Kesha turns 35.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. The only thing I know about Kesha is when she was at some sort of, red carpet event, and Jerry Seinfeld was on there, and I guess she very much likes Jerry Seinfeld, so she runs up and she tries to give him a hug, and he's like, no, thank you. No, thank you. And she's super embarrassed and runs away, and he's like, I have no idea who that was.
That was really cringy.
That was the cringiest thing ever. Curly Head Monty, 16-year-old Instagram star. Give him a shout out.
Anybody worthy?
I don't know who any of these people are. Booker T.
Oh, Booker T.
Hey,
Okay.
come on.
Okay. Classic.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul Hollywood from the British Baking Show.
Paul Hollywood?
Yes.
That's
I do
the
like
worst
him.
name. Paul Hollywood.
Yeah, he picked that himself.
Of course. Why not Jack Hollywood or something? Like Paul Hollywood sounds it makes it weird. Ron Howard.
Yeah. Javier Bardem.
Where's he? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him.
All kinds of
Love
good ones.
him.
Looks a little different without that hairdo from No Country for Old Men.
Yeah. He's a very nice looking man.
Yeah.
Yes. He is married to Penelope Cruz.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
I remember reading something that he said when they told him that was going to be his haircut for No Country for Old Men. He's like, all right, well, I guess I won't be going on a date for the next 6 months to a year.
No, I'll just be making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Patrick's got me wanting to watch Breaking Bad now.
Mm.
Watched a couple clips on YouTube, and now I'm like,
Yeah.
here we go again.
I am currently reading some books. There's like 7 books total. There's a show that I want to watch on Netflix that is based off of the books, but I want to read all the books first before I watch the show.
Yeah.
Because then it's like spoiling things for me.
Right.
So I've been staying up late like almost every night reading because I'm so excited to watch the show.
I've been I've been staying up late for other reasons, you know, but I've been trying to avoid staying up late to play this stupid game that I got.
Zomboid?
Yeah, I really like it. It's really good, but it's intensive. Like you can't just sit down and play it casually. You need to, put some time away. You know what you don't have when you have a baby, especially a sick baby? Time. To play video games.
Yeah.
And any moment I try, it's like, okay, he's down for a nap, and he'll nap for 2 hours, but
You don't really accomplish much.
it's just not like, you know how if you have to do something that night, like let's say it's Saturday and you have to do something maybe work related, not pleasure, work related at 7 p.m. on a Saturday night, that whole Saturday you're like, I can't do that. I work in 12 hours.
I am 100% that way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Games
Absolute.
is a big one.
Whole day's gone. I'm sitting there waiting for the game. Yeah.
Right. It's weird how that works. And
It
when you have a
is.
baby sleeping, if you're not sleeping, which you should be, all you can think of is like in 2 hours. All right, an hour and a half.
Yes.
An hour. It's 30 minutes. Oh no, he's awake.
Yeah.
Good morning, Nancy Little Wells. Good morning, everybody on Facebook Live and everybody tuning in. That's probably going to do it for the birthday club.
Yeah,
I was trying to give a big shout out for Leopard Soccer because they had their first game yesterday, first big conference game against the Star City Bulldogs, and I'm pretty sure the boys put a bad whooping on them Bulldogs. I don't have any final scores on that yet, but from what I understand, it was going to be a pretty good game no matter what.
Nice.
I'll get back to you on that.
I like it. I figured since it's birthday club, I'll unpack this gift for Miles.
There you go. His 6-month birthday got to be coming up, right?
Canada shirt.
Cute.
Hey.
Infants bebes. That's what it is in French.
Yeah.
And then some bubbles to blow. I don't think he can do that. But
That might have been from Caitlin. The bubble maker.
Bubble maker. All right, y'all. That has been the birthday club. It has been brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. Let's get into it. We have time. We have all the time in the world for millennial parenting trends.
Okay.
That have boomers rolling their eyes. That's how this. I forgot Greg wasn't going to be in here today, so I was going to get the boomer opinion. But unfortunately, it's just going to be us millennials talking about this. So, number one, peaceful parenting.
Heard about this?
Yes. So
tell me more.
Yeah. To be fair, boomers were at the forefront of peaceful parenting in that they made a progressive shift away from the cold authoritarian approach of their own parents. That said, some remnants of this controlling style were still present for us, meaning millennials. Alternatively, millennials have embraced positive, gentle parenting more than any previous generation, in part because of the rise of internet and social media has given them access to a wealth of parenting advice that encourages asking questions, exploring feelings, and avoiding shame. Shame is not a terrible thing.
No, shame is good.
Yeah,
It's
shame
good.
can be good.
We do live in a society, and shame is to let you know that you're doing things that's kind of against the grain of societal norms.
Shaming, we don't do that too much. We don't shame too much here. But for you to feel shame is not a bad thing.
Yeah. We shouldn't be shaming like how people look,
No.
but if they're like shaming actions that aren't appropriate, that's
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
good.
Shaming as a feeling that comes of your own thing. That's all right. Like if
That's
you,
natural.
That's natural.
Exactly.
Like if you were a butthead to a Starbucks employee or something like that who's just trying to get through the day.
Yeah,
you
get
know,
home,
and
trying
you
to
get
fall
home.
asleep.
Yeah,
and then you think about that again.
Shameful.
Yeah.
Shameful.
Shameful.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
You don't do that again next time. Hopefully.
Yeah. Clearly, there's a lot to like about this approach, but we also don't blame our parents for raising an eyebrow when they overhear us asking if our kid, if he clocked his little sister in the head with a Hot Wheel because he was feeling frustrated. So I don't know about that. Yeah.
The question I get asked the most: are you going to be a spanking parent or not? Spanking.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I
It's
kind
a
of feel
tough
like
one.
you can tell the difference between kids that are spanked and not spanked.
I think so, you know, and I think my view on spanking is I think it's a little odd if it's a planned thing. Like a frustrated spanking from a frustrated, tired parent, I
Yeah.
totally get that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that wasn't
You're
right.
out of
Come here.
options.
Yeah, exactly. But this whole thing where it's like 5 o'clock rolls around, it's spanking time, you know, for all you get spanks for every infraction today.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
You know, or that kind of thing where you're at the supermarket and they're acting up and they're like, I'm going to spank you so bad when we get home.
Yeah.
And maybe around here that's okay because it's only a minute from your house, but in like New York or something,
Yeah.
some big place where you have to drive,
Like an hour from now,
hour
once
from
we get
now.
through rush hour traffic,
Yeah.
you're getting the spanking of a lifetime.
It's like you can't discipline a dog for eating a thing an hour after the fact.
No,
It's
Yeah,
not.
it
They're
doesn't
not
have
gonna
no
understand.
idea.
Yeah,
You got to catch him in the act.
yeah. So I don't think this like planned spanking or like this prolonged like in an hour you're gonna get the spanking.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right. But if your kid knocks a lamp over and that's the 15th thing it's done in that 1 hour since you guys have been up and you're just like, oh, and you're tired, you haven't had coffee yet.
Yeah.
And you spank your child. I think I don't have. I at the very least I understand it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I have no grounds to stand on when I give my opinion.
No dog in this fight.
Yeah.
We don't either. We don't have. Spanking children.
You will have your opinions on it, right?
Yeah.
As they get older.
And you may too.
We've already
Yeah.
threatened to spank Mariah.
Yeah.
She
Just didn't work.
Yeah.
I
we haven't. We're just
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna spank you. You
Yeah.
keep that up.
I understand why people do it, but at the same time, I just if I had a kid, I can't imagine just being so angry that I have to toss one over my knee and hit him.
Yeah,
on the
and that's a
butt.
little-
I mean,
that's a
it's
little-
just weird. And I was spanked as a child. We were spanked.
To me, it's less. There's, the whole like I'm spank you till you're black and blue.
Yeah.
No, that's not going to happen. It's more for like I remember like I got spanked at school. For things that I did. Got the old paddle,
Yeah.
and it was never They just went in there like it's the World Series. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah. Barry
It wasn't-
Bonds,
Yeah,
crack you.
no, it wasn't anything like that. It was more. It was it was about shame.
Yeah.
It was not the physical. That it doesn't hurt. It's your butt cheeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Your butt cheeks will be fine.
Well, I think it's a
Um,
little odd to bend over and reveal to the bare skin.
Yeah.
That's like when I think of the frustrated spank, like we
Pants
got
up, diaper
pants
still
up,
on.
not over the knee either. It's like you kind of like I remember getting
just swoop in.
Yeah,
and-
I remember just getting like yanked backwards by like my coat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and held there, kind of like gathered the coat up and held me there and
Yeah.
just spanked me while I was standing.
Yeah,
you know, and then I'm like, and kind
it's
of
more
fell
the
down.
shame, the embarrassment
exactly.
of it. You know,
That
It's-
makes sense.
Yeah, I think I feel like that's more of it. I'm not putting bruises on your child. You shouldn't
Yeah.
be doing that.
Yeah.
But it's just the very act. It's like you thought you were in control. Now you're over your parent's knee, just getting embarrassed.
Yeah.
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 That's a good
Personally
point.
embarrassed.
Yeah. I'm going to throw this out here now, but when we were kids, I took the blame for a lot of stuff, and I got the most spankings, just so you know.
It's true. But then also it was like everybody's
Still
going to
take all
get
the blame.
spanked. Yeah.
What's that?
Everybody will get spanked if nobody
Yeah,
steps
Yeah.
up.
if nobody, that
Yeah.
was the thing. If nobody steps up, you're all getting spanked.
was
I
like-
said, you're not touching my brothers.
It was like barracks rules in our
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
Yes.
Collective punishment.
Private
Yes.
Jennifer has dishonored herself and the platoon.
Oh, I remember
We're getting spanked. They're paying for it. You eat it.
the room cleanings, right? Like if your room wasn't clean enough, we're gonna go in and we're gonna toss everything on the ground and make it even dirtier for you
Yeah.
to clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was always awesome.
I think our dad pulled that one out of Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just see if anything's missing.
I know at one point as a kid, and I'm just making light of it. This is, but he did at one point. I remember he told me to go clean my room, and then he came in there afterwards to inspect it.
Yeah.
And our dad was in the military.
Yeah.
So he was in the military. Then he was a parent. So obviously, there was a Venn diagram going on there.
Yeah.
A parabolic situation.
Sure.
But he went and checked the top of the door frame inside my room, and there was dust on it. So he tore the whole room up. And I was like trying. And I remember thinking at the time I was like 6, 7 years old or something. I was like, if I can't reach it, so I would have had to pull like a dinner, like a dining table chair into the bedroom. I would have had to climb on top of that and then cleaned the top of the door frame. If my dad, because he did love us, if he had seen me standing on top of a chair trying to clean the top of the door, he would have spanked me for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Voxpo says, never spank if you're angry. I spanked Maisie 2, maybe 3 times, and I hated it.
That's good words there.
And that's a good kid.
That is a good kid.
Good young woman.
Yeah, and I do want to reiterate what I said. I didn't say frustratedly spank your parent. All I said was I understand it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's right or wrong. What?
You said,
spank your parents.
He said spank your
spank
parents.
You know what?
I wouldn't mind taking my dad.
time.
My dad is
It's
not. My dad is not too old. Our dad is not too old for me to put him on my knee. Give him the whipping of a lifetime.
Yeah. Pull those acid washed jeans down around the New Balances and
That's great.
Yeah. Okay.
Go to town.
Yeah.
And
so don't ever frustratedly spank your parents.
Yeah.
You just gotta, line it out for them.
Yeah.
Listen, Dad, you keep infringing on my rights. You're gonna get the spanking. You're gonna get a whooping.
There's been a couple times I wanted to pull my dad by the ear and give him the
Oh
spanking.
yeah.
right
Yeah.
then and
Oh, yeah.
there,
Yeah.
The back of the neck.
Yeah, you're grounded.
Yeah. There's been a few times, that's for sure.
Yeah, in adulthood, like recently.
Yeah. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, we are back.
Spanking other people's kids.
Yeah.
That I don't think
Not
that,
accepted anymore.
Yeah, no, you
today.
get the police called on you, do something like that. But there used to be a time, right?
Yes.
I think before our time. I don't.
Yeah, I would say my husband talks about it a lot. He's in his 40s, so he was raised in the 80s, and he talks about how you'd go to the grocery store with your mom, and if you were acting up, the person behind you would spank you.
Oh, it's their civil duty.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It was part of being a good American is you're always willing to spank somebody else's child. Be like, you're like, I know, hey, your arms are full of groceries right now. I'll gladly step in and spank your child for you. Right?
Somebody just shows up at your door with the child, like, oh, and I spanked him too. Like, what'd he do? Oh, nothing. He just he'll do something today. So I just went ahead and preemptively spanked him.
Yeah.
Preemptive spanking. I think George W. Bush actually advanced that theory.
Sure.
He was having a great conversation with one of your good friends this weekend about this kind of stuff, and he also mentioned that, in the 80s it was so different. Like, if your mom sent you out to go get cigarettes and you're like 8 years old, you could get them. They just, mom would write a little note, he can buy cigarettes for me.
And a bottle of Screech Owl.
Yeah.
Give mom a pack of Cool Screaming.
It's different time. It was just like it was different times. Not that long ago. My wife was showing me some baby pictures of her recently, and like every single one of them, there's an adult in the background smoking a cigarette.
Yes,
like the smoke rolling off of it, And I was about to call it out, and I was just like, "There's people smoking it," and I was like, "Oh wait, my baby photos, there's somebody smoking in the background." Actually, it was almost this is silly, but it was almost a little endearing as I saw a picture on Facebook yesterday of somebody's kids, and one of the people behind them had a cigarette going. I was like, well, that's, and we know that that's wrong nowadays, but you know what? It really harkened back to my childhood.
Carefree
smoking
days.
everywhere.
Yes, that was a threat when we
shower.
were growing up. That was definitely a threat. As you're running through the house and you go around the corner too fast, and you get a cigarette in your eye.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and then you get hit. You get spanked for it. Like, dummy, put out my cigarette. On your
put out my
cigarette.
I remember one time when I was a kid, it was during the summer, it was super hot. I didn't like to drink water, and our dad had a 6-pack in the fridge, and I was like, well, I'll just quench my thirst with the beer.
Nice.
With one of them fancy sodas.
But fancy soda,
Did you get spanked?
No.
Okay.
No.
You just got in trouble. This is for people who have jobs. Okay.
Yeah. I think that everybody smoked everywhere back then. Like I swear I've seen a photo of a dad smoking with like in the birthing room with like holding the baby fresh.
We used to do it on airplanes.
Yeah. Smoking a pressurized tube.
The car we had literally had more ashtrays in it than seatbelts.
Yeah.
We'd be sitting in the back, and our parents would ash out the window, and it would come back and hit us in the face.
Well, close your eyes then.
It was back then. It was still like that was still the times where like 3 out of 4 doctors recommend Camel cigarettes.
Yeah. If there were baby seats, they had little ashtrays next to them. Yeah, changing ashtray on the changing table.
Oh my gosh.
Different times.
It was
Way
completely
different times. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know if you guys remember this, but when we were leaving Arkansas to go to Minnesota, we had a U-Haul attached to that big old car, right?
Yeah.
And there
Buick.
were some issues with it. So we came back around, and our next door neighbor across the street, he was like, okay, well, let me take you for a ride. And all 3 of us were in the back. And he was driving around the block with a beer in his hand.
Oh,
Do you
and
guys
he
remember?
was always on the verge of stumbling. Like,
But it was so normal.
Of course.
Again, a different time. It's like, well, it's
Yeah.
only 10 a.m. He had
Yeah.
that many. He's fine to drive it around the block.
you'd stand on the bench seats of the Buick.
Yeah.
You know, you'd just be standing.
Yeah.
Like, or remember
Going down the interstate.
Do you remember? I remember getting tucked up in between like the back glass.
Oh, yeah, that
like
big- it was like a table
Yeah,
back there.
yeah. You
Yeah.
just lay in that. Oh man.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
good times.
I'm glad.
Imagine.
I'm glad that we got to experience.
Oh, me
those
too.
kids, you
And we
know,
can take some
and-
of the maybe not the drunk neighbor driving us around
Yeah.
or not seatbelting
Yeah,
up. But
that won't be happening with my child.
Yeah. But hey, we're here. We're alive. We can look back on it now. And man, we had great times as kids.
Yeah,
definitely.
It was still there was none of those little plugs that you put in electrical outlets.
Yeah.
It was like, no, go ahead, stick your finger in there and see what happens.
You're gonna
Yeah.
It's
learn.
one less fingernail you'll have to trim in the future.
Yes, yes.
Just a dead finger.
And you know what? You learned.
Yeah.
Now I
Yeah.
put these little covers in all over outlets at the house, and I'm like,
Yeah,
it's just intriguing.
Yeah,
is what it
exactly.
is now.
Peel that
Why are
off.
they trying to hide that
Yeah,
from me?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Times do be different.
I love the 90s.
Me too, man. Miss it. Anyway, we got to get into it. It's time for the news. It's brought to you by Horatio State Bank and Moyer Equipment. We'll be back with the Brew Crew. All right. We are back live, KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Going to finish it out, the 8 o'clock hour. Nice and chill over here.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I've got some more millennial parenting trends. I just want to finish these out because, Jen, we also have something that's very funny we want to get into as well. Number 2, the trend with millennial parents, the pressure to entertain their kids constantly. I think boomers did this too, or older generations did this too. It's tough. It's kind of like a lock you have to, or a puzzle you have to solve to entertain your kids for all day and the right way. You know, there's probably going to be a mixture of fun and then exhausted and cartoons and eating, like, you know, it's kind of this delicate, you know, thing, not too much of any one thing, right? But I don't like how this is written. Did boomer parents get home from work and start crawling around on their hands and knees pretending to be a kitty cat? Probably not.
Probably yes.
Probably yes.
Probably yes, but not a kitty cat, because that seems like a weird millennial snowflake thing to do.
A dog.
A dog.
A dog, or just being goofy.
Or just being goofy.
Just being goofy. I mean,
because I could imagine some millennial parents coming home and being like, and like, you know, pretending to be a kitty cat weirdly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No.
Unless their point is you know, people actually had to work really hard for a living back then. So maybe when they got back from like a 12-hour shift at a, you know, back when we made things in America, like they were at a 12-hour shift at the Ford plant. You know, they were maybe just a little too tired to crawl around on the floor.
But I guarantee you they still did, at least for a minute. Our dad used to chase us around with pantyhose on his head.
Absolutely.
He would put pantyhose onto his head like a burglar and chase us around, and we thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Exactly.
Or he was alien. That's what he was, right? He was an alien.
Yeah. They both pretended to be aliens.
Yeah. Our parents did that. You know, Carolyn, did you ever find yourself, you know, being goofy with the kids when you got home, running around, wrestling around?
Like, of course.
Yeah, of course. This is a ridiculous thing to say that, you know, parents before millennials didn't do that.
They're trying to paint them as just these stoic, unemotional people.
Yeah. Oh, like the older generation.
The older generations. It's just
I mean, they are. I mean, there's a stoicness. I don't even know. Stoicism to that. You know, that's a little bit. I mean, it's hard to be stoic with pink hair, but you know.
I love that millennials is like the first generation are like, we have it harder than you do.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because our dad didn't roll around on the ground like a little kitty cat. I'm glad. I'm glad my dad didn't. What was that?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that Shane Gillis joke where he's like, yeah, you have you ever had a CNN dad?
Yeah.
Is your dad
like
the kind of
ABC
guy?
News dad?
Yeah. Who watches ABC News?
Yeah.
You don't want that dad.
Yeah.
You want a Fox News dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want a Fox News mom.
No, you don't want a Fox News mom.
But so do millennials do that? You betcha. Millennial parents, fathers in particular, are more concerned with spending QT, quality time, with their children, and it shows in the amount of active play they engage in as compared to the boomer generation. I just don't know about that. You know, boomer generation, throw the old pigskin around, you know, trip in a gopher hole and break your leg as a father. That happened.
Yeah.
All right.
Twice.
Yeah. And it's like, can you beat me in Super Smash Brothers? That doesn't seem like quality time to me.
You know, quality time. Let's talk about gender fluidity.
Yeah, it's quality time. But there's also a concern that the pressure.
Jen.
No, I have something I want to talk about that.
Well, let's hold off for just a second.
Yeah.
There's a pressure to always be on and engaging with their kids. Whereas boomers understood the value of a good old-fashioned go play so I can do my aerobics video.
Tybo?
Tybo.
Yeah, Tybo was more like
with
Billy
Billy
Blanks.
Yes.
Double time, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It always went up.
Yeah. And then you say, one more time.
Yeah.
It's like, you said that like 10 times
Come on,
ago.
Billy. Give me a break.
You're tricking
now
me.
walk it out.
Yeah, walk it out.
Walk it out.
Yeah. Oh.
Love Tybo.
You get in shape watching some Billy Blanks.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's up to nowadays.
I hope he's doing great.
I think he.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think
I
an
think you're
egalation
right.
of that, what am I trying to say?
Check his Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
In the
An allegation of
controversies.
that nature. Yeah. I feel like. But we did, my mom did Tybo and aerobics videos. She
Yeah.
didn't say go play. We did it with her. Remember?
Yep.
The donkey
Yeah.
kicks and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. All right. So number 3, screen time limits. This right here is utter horse pucky.
Yeah.
As they say in the North, I think. That's horse pucky. Remember what we said about millennials having to access more to more information than their boomer parents? Well, this includes all those studies that suggest excessive screen time will basically destroy your child. So while millennials may have fond memories of watching cartoons for 3 straight hours on Saturday morning, they're far less likely as parents to allow their kids the same amount of time in front of the tube. Plus, it's probably a healthier generational shift, given that the introduction of smartphones and tablets means that screens aren't just in the living room anymore, they're everywhere. That's the exact, you just contradicted yourself. Yeah, I mean, iPads are raising children more than, Bugs Bunny ever did, with the cartoons on the TV and stuff. You couldn't, take your TV into your room under the covers, and watch it till 3 in the morning on a school night, and then also you're on your screen all the time. Yeah. Millennials are the binging generation who complain when shows come out 1 a week. They're like, no, it should just be, I just want to watch the entire show in a day. Yeah. So I don't know.
Kids are kind of, that's one thing I've realized with Mariah is that she wants to mimic what we're doing.
Yeah. What is that thing you got? That,
obviously.
Yeah.
The thing, you keep pushing me to the side so you can check this thing.
Yeah. And then this is, again, why millennial parents, I guess, are the greatest. Insta-worthy everything. This is the title of this one. Hey, millennial. We love the way that crisp white TP looks next to the teak wood bunk bed, and those Hannah Anderson forest animal jammies are so cute. Yep, you'd be hard-pressed to find a millennial who doesn't have an Instagram full of photos that feature an impossibly pristine child-rearing aesthetic. Needless to say, social media wasn't a thing for boomer parents, so they don't give a hoot about Marie Kondo toy storage and mid-century modern playroom sets.
There's a bunch of words there I don't know.
I'm sorry to have read that.
yeah.
But I needed
teak
to.
wood bunk bed.
Yeah.
Teak wood bunk bed.
I'm fine with aluminum or whatever. Like that.
Pine.
Yeah.
Just pressed particle, pressed wood chips.
I don't need any of that.
That cause splinters.
Yeah. It's going to be destroyed. So why do I need to get that type of
kid's
stuff?
going to chew on it anyways.
Yeah.
And somebody made us a really nice crib for Mariah, painted it and all this stuff. And it was very nice, but I look at it now and she's chewed through half of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just teeth. It's full of teeth marks.
Yeah.
And it looks like a gopher's been or a woodchuck's been going at it.
Yeah.
You know?
We were supposed to, we weren't able to go to Mariah's first, unfortunately, but, Allie kept asking, what are we going to get Mariah? I was like, nothing. We're going to get them a bottle of tequila. Yeah. Because whatever we get Mariah is going to be burnt, chewed through and thrown away.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And she's been enjoying the gift wrapping paper. Is what she's enjoyed the most out of all that. I realized, too, this is how, old school me and my wife were, is that we took no pictures of her first birthday. I don't think a single picture. Fortunately, one of our really good friends, she noticed maybe that we weren't, so she took all the photos and stuff like that. And it's just I don't know. It's just old school.
We're just
enough,
different,
I guess. That
I really think we're just different because maybe this is I don't, and maybe it's just the area, but I don't know many millennial parents who have aesthetic needs like this,
No.
Like, this is my son Tangerine. He has, and it's all perfectly crafted, this stuff. It's like, nah, it's a kid, man.
Yeah.
Go play in the mud. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I mean, because obviously millennials were born in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I thought we
Late
still
80s?
have that, a little bit of that.
Yeah. I don't know any bougie friends with kids that are like this.
Now, if you ask me if I want to deck my kid out in Nike gear coming when he's 3 and 4, I'm gonna do that. But it's not I'm gonna take pictures and post it all over the place. I just want him to have Nike tracksuit and kind of call him Dimitri or something.
There are some. I think I was talking about it on Monday. Was was this one person I'm friends with on Facebook. They put a really bougie baby photo, with like hundreds of dollars of decorations all surrounded, very nice outfits, and then their next post was talking about how their house has cockroaches again.
Yeah, yikes.
It's like, so what? I mean, you're real, but then I don't.
Yeah.
It was a very confusing series of posts. There.
Yeah. You look at it, it's all these always.
They stop buying the bougie baby stuff and get you a good pest control contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Child will enjoy that more.
Yeah,
I think.
absolutely. Yeah.
Because I remember staying with our babysitter, and you could hit the wall, and the cockroaches would pour out of the hole.
Literally. And in our cereal, too.
Yeah, yeah.
She was cheap, protein.
Though. Yeah, she was cheap.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, indeed.
Oh, man. So that is the end of the 4 millennial parenting trends. I don't agree with any of it. Yeah. None of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're all just figuring it out.
Absolutely, we're all figuring it out, and I'm afraid to even talk about it because there's a lot of people listening who've been raising kids for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And know this a lot better than I do. I just the things that I just hope for, like that the child have a little fortitude,
right,
a little toughness about them. I know you can't even say the toughness is literally, it's one of the words. I don't know if it's Johns Hopkins University, whatever it is, has a whole list of words you're not supposed to use anymore. Tough is literally
really?
at the top of the list. Yeah, because that's insulting to kids who aren't tough. You know what? Being tough is whether you're girl, boy, or in between. That's a good characteristic to aspire.
Tough doesn't mean you can fell a tree in a single swing of an axe.
Yeah.
It could just be
Don't
like
mean you're a power lifter.
Yeah, you scraped your knee, tough it out. You know,
or if somebody calls you a name or something, don't be worried about it.
Right.
You know? Yeah. Or you get, your parents send you to your room and you don't just go in there and destroy everything. I don't know.
Maybe you have really woke beliefs and you stand for them in a tough way.
Yeah,
you know, that's like because I would imagine that's the crowd who's saying, ban the word tough.
Yeah,
you can still be tough and have your beliefs and everything. It's just different. It's just language, man. It's like it's a word to describe something.
Yeah,
hey, he's tough. Tough as nails he is. He's like biting down on aluminum foil.
It means he or she don't let anything get him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very important trait to have as you move on into adulthood.
Yeah, definitely.
I want my child to be weak and thin-skinned.
Yeah. Sensitive.
Yeah, sensitive. Easily offended is my goal. I don't understand it. Let's do the weather. All right, it's brought to you by Genuine RV. All right. Taking a look at your 24-hour forecast here. We're looking at an 80% chance of showers and possible thunderstorms today. New rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible. A high near 76 and some calm winds. Tonight, 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly before midnight. Going to be cloudy, a low around 58. Now, tomorrow does have a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms, a high near 73. Those winds picking up a bit. And then Thursday night, a 90% chance as well. Thanks to the wonderful Carolyn here. I have February's weather kind of totals here, the summary. Excuse me. Let's see here. On the 8th of February, we had 3.03 inches of rain. Wow. The coldest night was 25 degrees, and the hottest day was 81 degrees on the 22nd. And the 18th and 19th had the lowest low, and the 22nd had the highest high. That's right next to each other.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was one of those Arkansas months.
Arkansas months, yeah. 9.49 total inches of rainfall for the month of February. There you go. That is your summary there. Yesterday's high was 80, the low 39, 0.01 inches of rainfall in the past 24 hours. All right.
Rock on.
Rock on. I suppose we should take a break and then get into your super trivia.
Oh, I do have a question for that.
Nice. We have the EAS test, and we have something as well that we've been dying to get to, Jennifer and I.
Yes.
So we got to get some stuff out of the way. So let's do super trivia. Then we're going to get to what we want to talk about. Then we'll keep them on their toes with the EAS test and close out the show. So we'll be back in 2 minutes with your Shuck Me Super Trivia.
Chevrolet is now open in their new location, 640 South Constitution Avenue in Ashdown.
Hi, I'm Chad Andrews. Put our customers first with our top-notch sales and service departments. We'll buy your vehicle even if you don't buy ours. Stop by and see a great line of pre-owned cars and trucks, big boy lift trucks, or order a new vehicle conveniently online.
See the team at Classic Chevrolet, now open in their new location, 640 South Constitution Avenue in Ashdown.
It's your wedding, so naturally you want everything to be perfect. The flowers, the dress, and most definitely the food. You want a delicious, appetizing display that everyone will enjoy, and a couple of bluebirds who pay attention to every detail. Sounds impossible, right? Not if your special day is catered by the Bluebirds at Gray's, who create exquisite, decorative charcuterie displays of USDA-approved meats, fruits, veggies, and a host of exotic and delicious foods with great attention to detail. See for yourself at Gray's by Bluebirds on Facebook.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
Try the new Sonic Steak and Bacon Grilled Cheese. Savory steak mixed with grilled onions topped with crispy bacon and melty American cheese, plus creamy mayo and tangy barbecue sauce. Or try it spicy with zesty cheese sauce and jalapenos.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing.
Sonic Steak and Bacon Grilled Cheese.
Sonic.
Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Every day, Chris Craig opens Pruitt's Food Bakery in Kdqn before most of her customers open their eyes. Heating ovens, mixing the batter, making sure every cake, pastry, and loaf of bread is delightfully fresh and tasty. It's what customers have come to expect from Pruitt's Bakery. Friendly, hometown service from people like Chris Craig, creating more than made-to-order cakes, creating made-to-order memories. Pruitt's Food, with locations at 500 East Colorado Drive in Kdqn and 201 South Park Drive in Broken Bow.
What's going on over there?
No idea, my friend. Just insanity. Shuck Me in Ho Chi Town. Beaver's Bend Oysterant. Serving them oyster, shrimp, and fish. Give them a call today, 580-494-FISH. That's 580-494-FISH.
And guess what? You can check them out online, too, at shuckme.net.
Love what they did there. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram as well. It's Shuck Me in Ho Chi Town, bringing you the weekly Super Trivia. Oh,
Sounds like Indiana Jones.
I was literally just thinking that.
Yeah.
It's Superman,
Right.
okay?
Right. Right.
All right?
All right.
Here's how it works. 642-2190. That's the number to call. Jennifer's going to ask you a question. No doubt it's going to be related to the sea or some sort of ocean critter. I used to, when Jay Lindley did it, I don't know why I adopted doing it all sea related. It would be like, it's Shuck Me Super Trivia, oyster, shrimp, and fish, and then it'd be a question on like volunteering or something. Like I like to keep it themed.
Absolutely.
So Jen's going to ask you some sort of question.
Yeah.
You're going to call 642-2190. If you get it correct, well, you're going to get yourself an appetizer or a dessert of your choice from Shuck Me in Ho Chi Town. Huge shout out to them. Let's get it, dude. What is the question for today, Jennifer?
All right. If you find yourself in the deep waters of the ocean, you might hear this from 2 miles away.
Ooh.
What is it? If you find yourself in the deep waters of the ocean, you might hear this from 2 miles away.
Nice.
And that's how loud it is.
Noise carries over water, folks.
Yes, ma'am. If you find yourself in the deep waters of the ocean, you might hear this from 2 miles away.
Not me, is it?
It could be.
Oh.
To the phone lines. Let's get it. Good morning. You're live on Shuck Me Super Trivia.
It's my wife.
Yeah.
Oh.
Does she sound like a foghorn?
Here we're 20 miles.
If you knew the answer to this question, you might not want to say that.
Oh,
But
no,
not
because it's a whale call.
You don't know my wife.
Oh, no. All right, not correct?
You're very
You
close.
too, you too. All right.
Not a whale call.
Not a whale call.
No.
A whale call? It's something whale related, though?
Yes.
Well, what do they call it? Like, I just called it a whale call.
It's not a call. I know what you're talking
A
about.
couple of different blowholes on them.
Oh, okay. All right. 642-2190. What's the question?
If you find yourself in the deep waters of the ocean, you might hear this coming from a whale 2 miles away.
In or on the water? Or both?
I would imagine your ears would have to be underwater.
Okay. All right.
Just your ears, though.
Just like at least
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
you know? So eerie, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's
Lonely.
depressing.
Mm.
What is that called? That's basically what we're asking. What is that noise called?
No, it's not that. It's not the whale call.
Oh, it's not that.
It's not that. No,
Oh.
it's something else that comes from a whale.
Oh, okay. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Super Trivia. Shuck Me Super Trivia.
Is it the whale cry?
Whale cry.
It's not the whale cry.
Is it a whale breaching?
No, not a whale
Oh.
breaching.
Is it a whale burp?
Not a burp.
Getting close, though?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I guess a whale burp might be closest, but
Yeah.
it's not a burp.
Okay. 642-2190. We're not there yet.
No.
We're looking for a noise a whale makes that you can hear from very far away.
Mhm.
All right, to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Shuck Me Super Trivia. What is it? Sorry? What was that?
There's the whale slapping his tail.
Oh, whale slapping his tail.
Not the slap of the tail.
Whale fart?
No.
Whale toot?
Not a whale toot. No. it comes from inside the whale.
Comes from inside the whale.
That is not a toot or a burp.
Okay, okay. I think I can get it now.
Okay.
642-2190. What noise does a whale make that you can hear over 2 miles away underwater?
Yes.
We need a hero. Good morning, you're live on Shuck Me Super Trivia.
Is it the sonar?
Nope, it is not. It's not
It's
the
not
sonar.
the song. Is it a whale stomach grumbling?
No, we're a little closer. Just go up a little bit.
Is it the whale's heartbeat?
That is correct. The whale's heartbeat.
The whale's heartbeat.
Boom, boom.
Wow.
Boom, boom.
Wow, that's what Jaws was all
Dun,
about.
dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, it's just a
dun,
lot of
dun,
whales.
Yeah.
Or a whale. Aw.
No one ever believes that
Why?
I can say
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
And
They
Gosh.
don't.
as soon as they hear me say a word,
Yeah,
hang up.
they just hang up.
Hang up.
My goodness, that's happened. That's the third time this week.
That is the third time this week somebody has just
Yeah,
hung
so
up.
just call up here and guess what? You get an appetizo or a dessert
That's right. First person.
on us.
642-2190. Yeah. It was like, I think either Jaws, that was a lot of whales, or a whale who eats a lot of fried food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
One of them irregular heartbeats.
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
All right. Nobody wants to win.
I guess not.
Yes,
All
I'll
right.
take it.
Yep.
That's fine.
I'm
Yeah.
taking it. I'm calling it. That was your Shuck Me Super Trivia.
3, 2, 2.5. Back down to 1.5.
Still got 90 seconds left
Yeah,
there.
I suppose so. Yeah, nobody wants it. All
So
right,
you
then.
can hear a whale's heartbeat, huh?
From 2 miles away.
Wow.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You ever hear about that? It was like 2008 or something. Sometime in the 2000s, they heard some crazy sound underwater.
Yeah.
And they still haven't figured out what that was. You know, I think it was some kind of big whale or something making some kind of noise.
It's creepy. Eerie.
Some kind of big whale must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, making a big noise.
Yeah, making one of the big noises.
Yeah. That's some bad Taco Bell.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into what we wanted to get into, Jennifer.
Sure.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
EAS test?
Not yet. All right. We're keeping you on your toes for that.
Yeah.
So we're encouraging you. I think, should we send them to Facebook Live so they can see these as well?
Yeah, we should show them.
All right, go to
Great
Facebook
idea.
Live now. I'm going to do the old screen share. And Jen found this, and she found it particularly funny. Jennifer, do you want to kind of kick it off?
Yeah. These are 15 generic foods that are unintentionally hilarious.
Hilarious.
I think I got through 2 and was crying
Yeah.
from laughing, and I had to stop.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
number 1,
Thick mints.
instead of thin mints.
God.
That looks
Zachary's-
disgusting.
Yeah, those are, first of all, they're thin for a reason because nobody really enjoys, even if you say you do, nobody really enjoys eating just toothpaste.
Yeah.
I
You know?
love thin mints.
Yeah, but if
what
they were
about
thick,
But thick mints?
Well, I don't know,
mints.
never had.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be too. The ratio of toothpaste to chocolate might be way off.
Yeah.
they really should THICC.
Yeah.
Thick mints.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Agreed.
On to number 2, we've got Doritos. What is Doritos?
It's a Tito.
Doritos. Can you give me a bag of
They're
Doritos?
chicken wing flavored Doritos.
No.
Yeah, it says that right there. Chicken wing. Yeah.
Chicken wing
Is
chips.
this
Like Doritos.
Value brand?
Yeah,
I mean,
this
is it
is
like
like-
Dr. Pibb?
Yeah,
Yeah,
generic stuff.
This is what you would have found at Fred's in the
Yeah.
beer aisle, you know?
Well, it's like, what was some of the Dr. Dazzle? That
Yeah,
was the
Dr.
one.
Dazzle.
Yeah,
I like
Dr.
Mountain Lightning.
Yeah. Country Dew.
Yeah.
Is another-
Country Dew.
Yeah. This one I'm not even sure I can say, but I'm going to say it. It's cream betweens. Instead of Oreos, they're cream
works.
betweens.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's an accurate statement.
That's
for
right.
sure.
A little
All
on the
right.
nose.
Yeah. Wait, are these like Chinese things?
They
Rip-offs
very
or
well could
something?
be.
Yeah, definitely.
They could be.
These are definitely cat cots.
Have a break. Have a cat caught.
Yeah. Wow. Extra crispy, extra creamy. Cat cots instead of Kit Kats, of course. Prongles.
What? This can't be real. What is this?
Prongles.
Prongles.
Yeah.
I like that. Once you pop, that's great. These are 100% Chinese.
Yeah,
They always have
North
like,
Korean.
Yeah, they always
Yeah.
have like
Wait.
the wrong translations.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so this first one says onions and cream, and the other one is salt and potatoes.
Salt and potato. They're potato flavored. What are they made of?
Yeah. Don't ask. Yeah.
They're potato flavored.
Yeah. Potato flavored potato chips.
Yeah, they're the original too.
Yeah, the
Original,
original
Prongles.
Prongles.
Yeah.
Once you pop, that's great.
That's the
Wow.
worst slogan I've ever
Yeah.
heard.
I love it.
Yeah. All right, Nutmaster.
Instead of Nutella.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That one's like it's still German, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's like just the off brand there.
All right.
Yeah. Tic Tics. Tic Tacs. Apple
Stupid.
candy. I don't even know. what
I
that
don't
is.
know.
Yeah. All right. Take
it.
What's a take? Oh, that's like a kick.
That's like a
another
Kit Kat,
Kit Kat.
yeah.
Would you like a finger of take-its?
Yeah. Instead of an Oreo, a Borneo. There must be from the island.
Yeah, I guess so.
Vanilla flavored cream chocolate biscuit.
Now malaria free.
Yeah. We watched somebody on TikTok, Jen. Jen sent me a TikTok of somebody reading one of the newer flavors of Lay's.
Yes.
We were doing that a year ago.
Yes, we were.
Because they released, what was it? Like it was Lay's Funyun onion flavored Funyun. What was it?
Let's see.
Yeah,
I'm
Please
pulling it
pull
up
that
now. Here.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in these prongles.
Yeah, I could. They'd look pretty good.
Yeah, that's great.
Potato flavored.
It's a limited time flavor. Lay's wavy Funyuns, onion flavored Funyuns, onion flavored rings.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 10, we have Jive instead of Twix.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
not too bad.
Okay.
A Diet Dr. Bob.
Was it Mountain Squirt?
Mountain shouting.
Mountain Shoutin'.
Mountain shouting.
Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Bob and Mountain Shoutin'. That's pretty good. Or Mountain View.
Oh.
Mountain View.
There we
That looks
go.
like spring water.
Yeah,
Like, that looks
yeah.
like
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Wow, I totally thought it was butter. And disappointment followed.
It's a little too on the nose for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Live life at 100%.
Cereal.
That's a nice cereal name.
Wait, that's
okay.
best choice. That's
Yeah.
I've seen that brand.
Live life at 100%.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop living life at 98%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Son,
You want to be happy? Live life at 100%.
Yeah.
With Live Life.
Yeah. Son, let's get some cereal. Hand me the box of Live Life at 100%.
Wait, the next one.
All right. Okay. Panburger partner.
What?
Yeah.
Hamburger partner.
Panburger partner, dude. That's definitely when you're in China and
Yeah.
you find their exotic food section,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
just prongles and Panburger partner.
I wanted some hamburger helper, but I got the hamburger partner.
Yeah.
Oh
Taco
my
dinner
goodness.
and Salisbury.
Oh, okay.
I bet that'd be all right. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to knockoff.com and apparently don't do that. Actually, I don't know what that website is.
Yeah.
Hamburger assistant.
Yeah, yeah. Panburger partner. I like that. Okay, those were worth it, Jen.
Yeah,
Those
I
were
think so.
those were definitely worth it.
Yeah, that's definitely a lack of intellectual property rights in China.
Yeah, the best ones are when you find lots of people find at the dollar store. Like those action figures,
Yeah.
that are just cheaply
GI
made.
schmoes.
Yeah, GI schmoes, and they just got like the worst painted faces.
Yeah,
and like
the thumbs are already broke off.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
pre broken thumbs.
so your kid can't swallow them.
Yeah, because that's what I always hate about those is that the thumbs would break so quickly.
Yeah.
Then you have to super glue the cannon to their hands.
Yeah, yeah.
That's always what they were armed with guns that were like 8 feet long.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
very
Kentucky
weird.
musket.
Yeah, I remember my Max Power. He was the knockoff of G.I. Joe. He was like a
Yes.
mix of Ken from Barbie and G.I. Joe. He was Max
yeah.
Power,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a surfboard gun.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
he would ride on it, but then he would pull it out, and it would like extend out into this
Oh.
ridiculous
You remember
rocket launcher.
around Christmas? I don't know if you noticed that Easy Mart they had like a selection like last minute Christmas toys.
Oh, yeah.
At Easy Mart instead of the Barbie they had the Tammy.
Yeah, the Tammy.
Tammy.
She
Came with a
smokes.
6-pack of Keystone Light.
Yeah.
Tammy's got
Pall
burn,
Malls.
Tammy's got burn marks in her jumper.
I've got a couple of more
3
here.
babies with different daddies.
Tammy.
I googled what was it, Panburger partner, and
Yeah.
it showed me a few more here. There's a Fred Meyer brand called Butter It's Not.
Butter, it's not.
Yes.
I still
Butter,
gotta think
comma,
I
it's not.
If you're a kid listening and you got a Tammy doll under the
Yeah.
Christmas tree, your parents still love you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
That's all they could get.
It was just last minute.
It was last minute.
Easy Mart picking up some Skull or some
They
Copenhagen.
could get it on the EBT.
How about
Tammy doll, also edible.
is it butter?
Open it up and find
It's a
out.
question mark.
I don't think I would, but yeah. Don't know if I want to find out.
It's kind of a riddle.
Is it butter? You open it up. No.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
not
love
this one at
these.
least.
Yeah.
Like maybe the next one. It's like darn it.
Like a lottery ticket.
Yeah. Keep getting the not butter.
Oh my gosh, these are
Yeah,
great.
Those are some of those are hilarious.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Now the best, some of the best off-brand stuff you can find is actually in Canada at Safeway or whatever, or not Safeway. It would be at the Superstore. They had this off-brand that was just we called it Yellow Label.
Yeah.
And it was the most communism style. Like it didn't have a name.
It literally, the name is No Name Brand.
Oh yeah, it's
Yes.
a no
Right?
name
Oh,
brand.
yes. No name brand.
Yeah, and it would just be a yellow label
Mhm.
that just stamped peas
Yeah.
or something.
Yes.
And
You
like
you know maybe you're used to getting Prego marinara sauce for your spaghetti.
Yeah.
You get one up there and it would just say red sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
red sauce.
The next
Yeah.
one would be white sauce.
Yeah, or it'd be overly descriptive. Like instead of Oreos, it would be chocolate cookies with with vanilla flavoring
Right.
in between them. Like that. And then it
Yes.
would always have the French version on the other side as
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a box of spiral-shaped noodles.
well. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Salted dried potatoes.
I don't know
The
about
chips.
you guys, but our mom got that brand a lot,
Yeah.
and I there were times where I was a little embarrassed to bring it to school because that's just sometimes kids are like that. I don't know,
Sure,
especially
yeah,
when you have
yeah.
you got a lot of rich kids around you.
No name brand.
Yeah.
Jen's got a no name brand lunch.
Look, she's got a yellow Capri Sun or whatever
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is, you know.
Yeah. A juice pouch.
Yeah, juice pouch.
Fruit-flavored, sugar-filled fruit pouch.
Issued one. That's your allotted amount.
Yes,
Government
exactly.
issue.
Yeah, government issued. Red flavored. Juice
C
pouch.
ration.
All right, y'all. We got to take a break, and we'll do it. We'll get into your EAS test. I know y'all been asking for it, so let's do that. We'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
There's nothing better than a thick, juicy, flavorful steak, and there's no better place to get yours than Prime Country Meat Market in Horatio. With a huge selection of USDA-certified premium beef in a variety of cuts, to bacon-wrapped stuffed jalapeno peppers, beef and veggie kebabs, seasoned pork tenderloins, and fresh veggies, you can make a meal fit for a king at prices that fit your budget. And Prime Country Meats now accepts EBT cards. Stop by on Tuesdays and save 10% on all frozen meats. For hours and directions, visit Prime Country Meat Market on Facebook.
Fun and Learn Land Preschool and Daycare in Sevier County Developmental Center is located at 151 College Drive in DeQueen. Every classroom has a low child-to-staff ratio, which means your child will receive more one-on-one interaction with teachers. Every classroom has daily lesson plans and schedules that help prepare children for kindergarten. For more information on programs at Fun and Learn Land Preschool and Daycare and Sevier County Developmental Center, contact Betty Edwards at 584-3416 extension 2.
Melissa from Michigan. I work an extra part-time job serving lunch at my child's school, but I still can't afford to put food on our table.
Daniel from California. Choosing whether to pay the rent or pay to fix the car to get to work doesn't leave us with much at all. Now we can't even pay for meals.
Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Number one country 92.1, Kdqn DeQueen, Ashdown, Texarkana. Required to send a weekly test message using the emergency alert system encoder. For the next 10 seconds, you may hear digital pulse tones indicating an EAS test is in progress. Remember, this is only a test. Had this been an actual emergency, you would have been notified in regard to weather or emergency-related information immediately through the emergency alert system. Number one country 92.1 serves the southwest Arkansas, southeast Oklahoma, and northeast Texas areas. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
All right, we are back.
Kool-Aid.
EAS. We've done it. Yeah. Man, I'm really hungry right now.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go home and make myself some beef burger accomplice.
Oh my goodness! I'm looking up. We were just talking about the yellow label no name brand.
Yeah.
It's just in Canada, that's your save or your great value
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. And it's just the most generic labels, and I love it. Like here's a T-shirt that somebody got that just says "shirt" with long sleeves.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
on the shirt itself.
Did you see the beer? Beer.
Oh yeah, dude. Beer. What kind?
Yeah.
Is it light?
Wait.
And then they do some ads. Here's one at a subway platform, or in a subway in Canada, and the no-name advertisement just says "subway platform" with assorted commuters and trains.
Yeah.
So
they're
lean
leaning into it.
Yeah.
It's very
they have
funny.
a good time with
Can
it.
you look at that top 5 weirdest no name names?
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'd like to.
All right.
Visit.
I saw
it's
one
a
that was.
YouTube video.
We all
That's
know
a
bacon
YouTube.
bits. There was one down there that said it was simulated bacon shavings.
Did you see the one that just said instead of it was just apple beverage? You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, we
man.
got
those are
apple
pretty funny.
beverage, a cooler bag
Yeah.
for keeping things cool.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I've got something here that I know we might not be able to get to all of them today, but we've been trying to jam pack the show with this kind of stuff today. You know, Greg's not here, so the energy is just in
It's
the
not
toilet.
here.
You know, so this is 21 of the most only in the South things that have ever happened. So right here,
I got a couple.
Yeah.
yeah. This is on a weather report in the South, and it's they get Twitter advice on this particular weather report on this local news channel. So it says, if you rarely drive on snow, just pretend you're taking your grandma to church. There's a platter of biscuits and 2 gallons of sweet tea in glass jars in the back seat. She's wearing a new dress and holding a crock pot full of gravy.
Oh, that's great.
That's how you drive on snow.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, I got you. I know exactly what to do then.
Yeah. Brawls at a cornhole match.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a good cornhole game without one of those.
Yeah. These signs, 2 jugs of tea that one says unsweet, the other says regular.
I know we hosted a party at our house the other day, and for Mariah, right? And Kim was like, "What are we gonna get to drink?" I was like, "What? Why is that even sweet and unsweet?"
Yeah.
yeah. That's your options.
Look at this one. That is a 55-gallon trash bin full of sweet tea as a dispenser with a spigot at the bottom.
Love it.
This
And then
grammar
the
guide.
unsweet tea is just like a little tiny half-gallon container.
A little grammar guide for out-of-towners. One person is you, 2 is y'all, 3 is all y'all. 3 or more.
All y'all.
Yeah. This lesson in efficiency. You all is y'all, are not, ain't, yain't. Is y'all ain't.
Y'all ain't.
Yeah. These wine pairing suggestions. This wine pairs well with chicken wings, hamburgers, and brownies.
Oh my gosh.
Excellent. Yeah. This billboard, let's see here. These options. Yeah. Ranch dressing soda. Y'all get your fixins.
Which Southerners will call Coke anyway.
Yeah.
What kind of Coke you want? But you know what kind of Coke.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
ranch
the ranch soda dressing.
This riding lawnmower. It's a bike
with the push mower attached to it. I love it.
If it works, it works.
Yeah. This breakfast special, the brown bag special, 10 pieces of bacon and 1 Budweiser can. Brown bag special.
I do love one restaurant I've been to in Arkansas had literally 3 things on the menu: breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah.
I wish more restaurants would take from that.
Yeah.
I guess there's a couple. Like we went to one recently where it was just like they hand you like a manuscript. You know, I'm looking at why so many options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only so many combinations of rice, beans, cheese, and tortillas.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Exactly.
Just throw them together. And
Yeah.
Yeah. The sign, UPS, I'm here, holler loud. Yeah. Let's see here.
Some of the things we had talked about recently is like where you make sure you pay for your security light to be on. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like with me, our REA, pay $5 a month for the security light. You make sure you have that. You still don't lock your doors at night.
Yeah. Or it's you pay for the security light, but then end up shooting it out with the 22 at some point.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this one. This local.
It's easier than making a phone call.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I'll just pay.
Yeah.
This local airport full of rocking chairs. That's pretty good.
Grandma flew into Atlanta and never left.
Yeah.
I read something about in the South, you don't You don't rock an empty rocking chair because it invites spirits. And if you see an empty rocking chair rocking, then there's already a spirit there.
Get rid of that.
Watch out.
Call the Warrens.
Yeah, call the Warrens,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I know last year I got a thing again that I just don't think has ever happened anywhere outside of the South. Is my wife yelled at me once because I was mowing the lawn and the lawnmower was spitting 45 caliber spent shell casings at the glass door.
Yeah.
She was like, "You're peppering the house with brass."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, whoops.
Oh my
I forgot I did a lot of
gosh.
shooting right here one day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, it is.
Well,
It's but you know from yourself too. This happened to me last year. I was all excited when I saw the poison ivy leaves start changing color. I was like, it's fall, y'all.
Yeah. All right. There's one other thing you can do in the South, and that's consider buying yourself some quality goods at Bailey Discount Building Supply, 880 East Colin Ray Drive. Only in the South can you get the absolute best service, expert advice, and great pricing, and help along every bit of the way. Bailey Discount Building Supply, your #1 building supply materials supplier in the area, okay? And check them out on Facebook, Bailey Discount DQ. Give them a like and a follow. It goes a long way.
Absolutely.
That's going to do it, my friends.
Wow, what a show.
What a show. What a show.
What
What a
a day.
Wednesday. What a wonderful, wacky Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll be back full strength tomorrow, Greg. Back in to bring the energy up on the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it, my friends.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been a great morning.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze for 3 hours straight. All right, that's going to do it though. For Greg Revels, who's off, Patrick Massey, our news director, Jennifer Albert, whatever you do around here. Yeah.
Good thing we finally gave Greg the day off. I
Yeah.
mean, he's been breaking his back up
Oh
here
yeah,
recently.
for sure. Carrying this place. That's gonna do it. You guys have, or what's it? How do I close it again? Oh yeah, I'm
Tyler.
This has been the Brew Crew. God bless you, and of course, have a great Wednesday.
Your #1 country 92.1 is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Keller Coffee at 192 Highway 71 South in Ashdown is ready to serve you with specialty pizzas, specialty coffees, savory soups,